Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hello, this thing is on.
We are live. We are live in stereo. I'm
Yes.
assuming we're in stereo. I'm assuming that nobody records in mono at this point.
Yeah. I don't. I'm not gonna look at my audio settings to find out, but
You don't want to make sure?
I'm
Dude,
pretty sure it's fine.
what if there's some ASMR heads who are like, we need full 3D audio in order to listen to you guys?
I mean, do our mic inputs have the full HD surround sound features to it?
Yeah, I want everybody to be listening to us in their HST discounted Oculus headsets.
Shout outs to the tax break.
Shout out to tax breaks. We hate taxes here canonically.
Okay, so little gamer book club. You've been playing Yakuza 0 recently.
Yes.
How has that been?
How into it do you want me to get?
As much as you want to. I mean,
Okay.
I've played I've done 100% completion points on Yakuza 0. So
Have you played other Yakuza games, or is that
no?
the one
I've
done?
only played Yakuza 0.
Okay. I'll say that this is my second time trying to play the game. I played the first two chapters back in 2020, and then kind of petered out. And part of that's my fault. Part of it's issues that I had and still have with the game. I'm kind of the wrong brain space for Yakuza sometimes, I think, because I went to the bowling alley, and then I was like, well, clearly I have to max level bowling because I'm here right now. Otherwise, I'd waste my time coming back later. So I just grinded bowling, and I was like, I'm not enjoying myself, but I'm here, and I don't want to waste time coming back to the bowling alley later, so I should play it all now. And then I did it. I got to the end, and bowling doesn't have any story associated with it. It's just a game, you do for fun.
It sort of does actually. It's just that
It's locked behind later chapters or something.
there's a bowling clerk there who you can bowl with, and once you bowl with her a certain amount of times, you progress the side story that she has. And then when you complete that side story, you'll unlock a character to use in the real estate minigame.
Okay, so I'm wondering if that, because I either wasn't the right bowling alley, because there are multiple I know, or because didn't even have the real estate game at the time when I did this.
Yeah, it would probably
maybe
be
it was
the second.
locked out.
Yeah, I think it's the second, because you're still just Kiryu.
At the time when I did.
Yeah, the bowling alley side objective that I'm talking about is at the bowling alley in Kamurocho, is it?
Kamurocho is Kiryu.
Yeah, Kamurocho.
Yeah.
I don't.
So I just came at it from the wrong perspective. I think I just wasn't in the headspace to do that kind of an experience. I will say there are parts of Yakuza that I think are great. There's one thing about Yakuza that I'm it's the best in the business, which is environmental design. I think just at being an experience to put me in Japan, Jesus Christ, there's nothing I've ever close to approached.
Yeah,
that's that good.
Well, Yakuza 0 is kind of widely regarded as the most atmospheric of the Yakuza games. So
yeah,
that would
actually didn't know that, but that makes sense. I've played Shenmue, which I knew going in that some people had talked it up as being a refined, improved Shenmue experience, and I definitely do think that is an apt comparison. That said, there's some things I think it doesn't do great. I do not actually think the combat is great. I think it's kind of.
It is not, but the thing about it is that it's on the better end of the spectrum from the Yakuza games, from what I've heard. The combat in Yakuza Yakuza Kiwami, I've heard, is terrible.
Yeah,
it is really bad.
I know that it's on an upward trajectory, and I've actually heard that the turn-based combat is actually extremely good, which kind of makes me go I kind of wish they had transitioned off of action combat earlier. I also think that even if the combat was good, the enemy design for non-boss characters, real bad, real samey. I'm having the same fucking enemy fight 50 times, and the dude, random encounters are so bad. Mr. Shakedown 1 and 2 and random encounters make me like want to die.
You'll like
I
Mr. Shakedown.
I just like when the environmental design is this good. I just want to exist in the space. I just want to like walk around it and enjoy the area. And then I just go like, oh, there's thugs there. So either I initiate this fight or like I run away.
Yeah, you have to run.
Like down a random side street and like don't like get to just like enjoy the environment. And like Shakedown's obviously a lot worse because like he's very his battle pattern is not complicated. Like
no, it's not at all. It's very easy.
I don't find him difficult to fight, but my damage is so low right now that I'm like, well, I just can't really. It's not worth the time to grind him out. like I don't want to go through the act of fighting him.
Yeah, well,
and so I'm
like Shakedown's like he's just a bank. That's what he is.
Yeah.
He's the piggy bank, right? So you basically like amass a bunch of money and then like die to him and then just like let him cook for a while and then come back.
Yeah,
when
just
you want
be,
that,
just
right?
be like okay with the fact that he's holding on to it. He got an IOU.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I so far have only died to him once for each character. I'm not that deep. I'm playing. I'm still in my first cycle as Majima. I know it's gonna like cycle back and forth.
Yeah.
So I'm not like that deep into the game, but like I'm enjoying the experience. I think that combat rough. I think that random encounters really rough.
Yeah.
And I think that really bad. I don't know how to describe it. 'Cause I like the sub stories. So like obviously like I don't hate the quest, but I think the quest design of the game is just like the only verb I have is fight random thug and walk to this location. Like those are the only two ways I have to solve every quest, and like it is getting a little annoying whenever like I have a problem to solve, and I feel like man, I honestly kind of would rather this game just be like no combat, just walk around this environment and talk to characters, because like that's what it does well, and it feels like it's like I'm playing two different games. Like I'm playing a bad action game, and then I'm playing like a good storytelling game, and unfortunately those two are stapled together, and I kind of just feel like I'm like often waiting to get through one of them to get to the other.
Yeah, I see that. Like the thing about the combat is that it becomes a lot more fun once you actually have the tools to like mess around with it a bit more. But
oh, I'm sure, yeah. Like
it takes
attack canceling would be big, and I went to like I've looked at the upgrades trees, and I've like gone to the shrine and looked at those upgrades that I can get, and I'm like, okay, yeah, these would definitely make it so I have more control. Really, the main thing I'm looking for is like cancels. Like the moment I get cancels, that will obviously help.
I actually think you get cancels from what I remember. I don't
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so, one of the things is that some of the styles in the game just suck. Like some of them are just bad. Like
That's unfortunate, but it makes sense.
Like Thug style, I think on Majima is like possibly the worst style in the game.
I'm getting my names confused. Thug style is the bat one, or is
it's the blue one? It's the blue one. It's the default one that you.
The default one. Okay, yeah. Because I was gonna say I've only used the bat mode since I got bat mode as Majima. But like, like if I'm not fighting a boss, there are good and bad like styles, but like I don't really need to think about the styles so far. I'm playing on normal. I don't know if I should be playing on hard.
I don't think you can play on hard.
On like on first playthrough.
Yeah, I think you have to. I think it has to be second playthrough.
All right. Well, I on normal, I'm definitely like not feeling any difficulty curve, and like I'll tell you the hardest fight by a mile is the mini boss you fight before the tutorial boss Kuze as Kiryu, who's just like is the first guy who has a knife, and I'm just like, dude, like what am I doing here? Like what am I doing wrong?
Oh, wait, is it the guy who keeps coming back to get you over and over?
He comes back like 18 times.
Yeah.
And the last time he takes a knife,
Right.
and I was like, I figured it out eventually, but I'm like, because the answer is just don't interact with him and just go full wait mode, and then once you wait, you react, dodge, and then you attack him. But like, it felt so weird. But I was like attacking him, and like, how am I supposed to tell that he's going to have armor like before I attack? And I kept trying to figure it out. And it's like, no, you don't. You're playing this is a Ocarina of Time wolf. Like you just gotta sit here and wait, and then once the attack's done, then you can attack.
I actually
and
don't think that was my experience fighting that guy. I think I just wailed on him and gave him no room to breathe.
That's very funny. He has so much armor. Like every one of his attacks has armor.
I remember like dying to Kuze like once or twice because like you don't really get any healing items, and if you get rocked by Kuze too many times, you end up taking a decent amount of damage.
It's interesting because I actually thought Kuze was really easy.
I only had that for the very very first Kuze though. Like afterwards, like it, you know, when you get more tools, you get healing items, right? So
yeah.
It's a bad first impression for a combat system though.
Yeah, and like the thing is like the build up to Kuze and like the climb through the tower. It is exciting.
It is.
I think that the direction is really solid. I think that like there's so much to like about the game, but then like it's those things that are bad are just they're really draining on the experience. But yeah, I mean I'm having a good time, but I definitely, more than any other game I've played in the last 2 years, I have to like drag myself to the table to play it sometimes. Like I'm not like excited to spin it up, but when I spin it up, I'm having a good time. And I think that's just because like it's easy to think about all of those annoyances when I'm not like in the middle of a story. I'm just like, man, I don't want to have to like pull myself away from the best parts of this game to go face a shakedown or a random goon, or like have like an interesting sub story be momentum killed by being like, run to this location, fight this guy, run to this location, fight this guy, run to this location, fight this guy. Like I want my sub stories to mostly just be like dialogue trees, because that seems to be the sub stories that are the strongest.
Yeah, I want to say I'd remember like a lot of the sub stories, and you say like most of the sub stories are run to place and do thing, or like run to place and fight guy, and I'm sure that there's like a pretty like good amount of them that are like that, but I feel like I recall like there being a good variety and stuff in the sub stories, particularly because there's a lot of sub stories that like exist as a vessel to incentivize the player to experience the mini games.
Yeah, so I will say I've not experienced any mini game sub stories yet in this run. So I'm sure that will like unlock as I like get to the higher chapters of the game. And like that'll change my relationship. I'm more or less doing every sub story I encounter, but I'm not following a guide or anything to like find all of them.
One thing that is nice is that like I don't think any sub stories in the game are missable. So if you like unlock a new area like the bowling alley or whatever, you don't have to blitz it like the moment you get it in fear of like missing out on anything that's there, because nothing should be missable. Yeah.
I mean, I do like that a lot. Like any complaints I have are cushioned by the fact that I am enjoying the game. I want to keep playing it. I don't think that I don't expect that this is going to be the type of series that I play one and therefore I have to play all of them. I think this might be I play this game to completion and then I sit on it for a while, and I maybe I'll decide to play another one, but it'll be an independent decision.
Yeah. Like I mean, it is a big series with like big video game length to each of the entries, right? So,
sure, but like I'm a grinder. Like
okay, fair enough. I should have. I was like 3/4 of the way through saying that, and then I realized, oh wait, I'm talking to Ian Titanium, player of of all the Trails video games.
Yeah, for our audience, I'm very much a guy. If I play one game and I like it, I'll be like, well, I guess I have to play every game in the franchise right now. So I did that for every single piece of Castlevania media, including the Bible. And then I did that for Trails, which was a 1,300-hour JRPG series. And then I did it for Metal Gear Solid. Although I will say I have not played 5, and I don't really know if I want to. That is like, I definitely hit my saturation point with Metal Gear. In that, one, good, interesting game. 3, good, interesting game. 2, pretty rough. 4, pretty rough. Like, I definitely am very mixed on Metal Gear at this point
I
of the
heard people
franchise.
like 5 a lot though because of the.
I've heard it's the
At least
best
innovative
gameplay by a
yeah.
mile, but I've also heard it's the least story, and I think that
Huh.
Metal Gear's consistently been even the games I like, it is not mechanically a good franchise. It is a narratively good franchise. Like I love stealth games. Like I'm a huge fan of the old Thief games, which is like what inspired Dishonored. And I think that like that is my gold standard for stealth that like has never really been reached. I think that like Metal Gear more often than not felt like side game stealth across a main game, which I'm like, man, this is not like how a big production should feel. And I could be at peace with that because I think that like again, 1 and 3 narrative, great experiences. To the point that I'm probably gonna convince Julia to play Metal Gear Solid 1.
You hear that,
story.
Julia? You've been drafted.
She's been drafted. Also, for any Metal Gear heads in the audience who are like, MGS1, great game. Do yourself a favor. Go play. Skip Metal Gear 1. Metal Gear 1 bad. Metal Gear 2, really good. Metal Gear 2, really good. Metal Gear Solid 2, really bad. Don't get confused.
And that's like you're talking about like that, like back in the NES days, right? Like
Yeah,
Metal
so
Gear on
it's
the
not NES. I think it's MSX, the like computer. There is a SNES or an NES port of MG1, I think, but
Right,
it's
yeah.
not loved because it changed a lot about
It's
the
very
game.
ridiculous. Also, the translations are stupid. The cover art is just Kyle Reese
Hold on,
from Terminator.
that's great cover art. The Mel Gibson Solid Snake. But yeah, it's a goofy. And then there's Metal Gear 2, made by the American company who like made like an action game, and then after they made that, or after they declared they were gonna make that, then the real Metal Gear 2 was started production, and that game is genuinely really good. Unexpectedly so, because like on paper it has like no extra pieces to be a better game than Metal Gear 1. They just like learned to work up to their strengths, and then they wrote a good story to go along with the game. So I'm like, all right, nice. Like I actually really love that idea of like seeing a game grow with its audience and like go like, hey, like we tried something. We don't need new hardware. We need like better planning and to like refine the system. And like achieving a good game from that starting point, I think is admirable.
You hear that, Capcom?
Sorry, I know we're getting into these weeds. My bad. I know we're.
I really don't have much to say on it because I haven't played a single like Metal Gear game. So
That's okay.
I'm just the listener.
You played Brawl.
Does it count? Does it? You know, I've never played an F-Zero game. Well, you've played Melee, bro. You've played Melee. All right. Does the feed on Discord look fine for you right now? Like.
Oh, I haven't even tabbed over to it, dude. I've been.
Oh, okay.
I've been rambling. You got me going. Yeah, everything looks good on my end. I'm all good to go.
Great. Let's load up that file. So we have an alien abduction where we get new interceptor for Asia, interrogate floaters, done in 3 days, council report, we're halfway through the month. And if we go to the alien abductions right here, we have Nigeria, which we're not doing, Mexico.
Rip Nigeria.
Yeah, Mexico, which we want to do. Oh, Guzman's back. Hi, Guzman. Yeah, Mexico, we wanted to do. France is here, but we don't want Mexico to reach 5 panic, so that's why we wanted to do Mexico here.
And if we succeed Mexico, that is our first non-rookie sniper, is that right?
Yeah, this will be our first time getting a sniper who is higher than Squatty because all the other ones died.
Yeah. This is a very difficult mission, so we should be a little bit wary about our decision making. But let's see who we have available and then make our decisions from there.
Okay.
And we're gonna go into Mexico. Yeah.
Mexico. So we've got 4 add units. Let's make the items available, and we have everyone except Kato, which is just everyone who's on screen right now.
Okay. Obvious. Let's add a Jiwoo. No, don't do it to us. Don't curse it. I mean, she might like grow up and like have good upgrades. Like, and there is a certain point that we have to have that conversation of like, maybe we fish for upgrades for her, but like, I don't think we need to do it on a very difficult mission that we're gonna go on.
Here's what I will say: I don't think we can deploy Jiwoo until we get laser shotguns, because her aim is so bad. She needs to use a shotgun, so that like it kind of compensates for how bad her aim is. Yeah. So. For that reason, I don't think we can deploy Jiwoo until the laser shotguns come in, which we're not researching those, so it's going to be a while. But other than that, like we like Guzman in this house, even though he's a shotgun runner, because he's got some abilities, you know. He's got some bulk to him as well.
Yeah, these are actually quite good. So I mean, I'm actually pretty happy with almost our, like, ignore Jiwoo. I'm happy with this whole team. I think everybody here is doing the Lord's work.
Yeah.
I think that we have 2 lightning greaves, right? Or what are they called? Lightning reaction?
Yeah, lightning reflexes is what it's.
We have 2 of them, or we have 1 of them?
I'm pretty sure we have 2, because we have Zhang, and who was the other one?
Was it Markov, or was it Martin?
Oops, that's the wrong one. It was Martin. Matthew Martin got it on his corporal level.
I think it's a safe choice to bring at least 1 of those 2.
Yeah, I agree.
I think it's a good.
So we've got. Right, we have someone in containment, so we shouldn't bother with the arc thrower.
Which means that our assault can actually have a sub-weapon.
Yeah, true. If we do slot an assault.
Okay. Here's a good way to narrow it down. We have 4 heavies. We're going to be bringing at least 1 heavy. Why don't we lock in our heavy first?
Okay, so how about this? I'm going to just deploy all of our heavies, and then we can just look at them here.
Okay.
Okay, so we've got Chavez.
So he's tank heavy.
Yeah, he's got will to survive, he's got flush, and opportunist, so he gets the aim penalty from reaction shots mitigated.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, and they can crit.
Good tanky boy. I mean, kind of Zhang's also that, but Marina is healer heavy.
She's
item bot. She's item bot.
Utility. She's
got wheels.
Yeah.
I'll say Marina's kind of looking good these days.
Yeah, Marina's got some pretty good, like, she's a pretty versatile looking unit. Like, she's probably the best medic we have at this point. And we've got Zhang, who's lightning reflex plus suppression fire heavy. Suppression fire is probably going to become a lot more usable once we get ammo conservation, because
yes, we are working on that right now, which will be massive.
Yeah, it's not like we can't make it at the moment, but like it's something that's on the top of our to-do list. And then we have Malikov.
Victor, he's not bad. I think he's our worst of our heavies, but that doesn't mean he's a bad character at all.
He does have will to survive, which, you know, you love to see that, right? So
you do always love that.
You love to see will to survive.
I think it would be a good idea. We have he's the only sergeant, right? Among these.
Yeah, I guess so.
I wouldn't mind bringing him to, like, put him in line level-wise, because he's the most likely to level if we bring him.
Yeah, we could do that. I'm down to bring Malikov. And he could be the healer, because he has, like, it says that he has
deep pockets, so he could use deep pockets for all limited use items in inventory receive 1 extra use. Yeah, so why don't we give him 1 grenade and 1 med kit?
Yeah, that's looking like the plan. Hopefully that applies to medkit. I mean, like, it's a
if we're bringing him under that logic, then we almost are saying we should not bring Seminova.
Yeah, that's kind of what ends up happening here.
Unless we really want to use our grenades, which are 4 damage grenades, which are nice.
True, 4 damage grenade though. I want to take a look at.
I wouldn't kick out the idea of bringing both of them and Martinez.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking about. So he's got crit immunity, he's got double reaction shot, and he's got okay. He also has a med kit ability. He's got 4 more health per use on his med. And if I just clear this again, rank check again. Okay, so Marina and Chavez are the same like rank right now.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. I think everyone's just okay. Did we want to slot Matthew Martin?
Just to level him? Yeah, I'm open to that. If we're bringing Martin, I'm almost more encouraged to. No, he's still not a bad character, actually. Yeah, I mean, this is actually just a good team. Like, these are solid characters. I actually like the idea of Marina. I think that 4, it would be 4 4 damage grenades is what she gets, right? If she's carrying grenades.
Yeah.
But you'd rather give her med kit so she could be the 3 med kits.
Yeah, I think. Well, here's what might be the thing is like, if we're slotting both Marina and Victor, medkit goes to Marina, and then Victor can get vest because he's a little worse off for HP. Like we could do that.
I'm pretty open to that.
We do medkit here. That's so much medic bag.
She's such a good character to have gotten those skills because her aim is 65.
And at this point we can slot 1 more. Depending on who we slot might influence whether or not we need to make something, because if we go to our beam weapons, we only have 2 heavy beam like LMGs. So
I mean, I don't think we need to force another heavy on here.
I don't think so.
As I said, if we're bringing Martin, I'm pretty happy with Martinez. I do like Martinez in general.
Okay, so like really the only people who we could bring in this spot are Martinez or Guzman, but Guzman would have to be either running a rifle or just like go shotgun.
Yeah. I think that Martinez is an easy choice, and I think that's a good team. So I'm pretty happy to just do that.
Yeah, we could do that. He's just got double frag at that point. Okay, I'm not forgetting anything, am I? We got both our vests in use. What's your HP? You're 5+4. Huh. Do we want to put... I was gonna say maybe we vest on Martinez because he's higher rank and losing him would be worse for us, but he does have immunity to crits because he's
Malakhov also has Will to Survive. They both have survival.
Oh, okay, yeah. Actually, Will to Survive. No, okay. I think maybe the vest needs to go on Martinez in that case.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
I think Will to Survive does more for us than Resilience does, because Resilience just mitigates like luck factor, and Will to Survive just mitigates straight up like every incoming hit unless it's a flank.
I will add, we have a lot of grenades. I have no qualms about being heavy use on them. What's it called? Collecting certain weapons is good, but I never want to risk a life for the sake of getting a weapon.
Oh, we're not going to be able to get weapons because we can't arc thrower. We will only get weapon fragments.
Oh, you're right. We can't even just kill them.
Yeah, we get weapon fragments and corpses from not killing with explosives. But we can kind of use the explosives to destroy cover and make the shots easier as well. So if we find ourselves in a position where that's possible, we should consider it. Anyways, are you ready to launch?
Yeah, I'm perfect with this.
All right, let's launch the mission. Test to chat. I'm ready. I'm not reading that. I'm too far removed from French classes to read that. All right, begin assaults.
We're going to be putting down in Mexico for this mission.
All right.
We're still picking up transmissions indicating alien movement.
Operation Empty Dawn. We've got mailed canisters and neutralize hostile targets. Let's
We can do that.
go.
We can neutralize some targets.
Yeah. Let's ignore stream 3 when we say that out loud also.
Central, this is Big Sky. Strike team is touching down now. Standing by.
Okay.
Roger, Big
What can you
Sky.
see on your screen? 'Cause, to be honest, I don't have a lot of visuals. It's very dark very quickly.
It's pretty dark. It's also
Oh, there we go. So stuff over there.
Oh, this is
It's
small.
small.
Yeah, this is a really small map. Like it's just this one structure. Apparently, this is gonna get interesting. Okay, this is also not a gas station. This is a bank from the looks of it. So these aren't explosives here.
Good to know. I would like people in full cover quickly, because like, yeah, this is I also think that we should start going down like one side or the other to commit to that idea of like we're not like a split focus and like stay where we are and risk like people flanking us.
So the most readily accessible way to do that is this way, because these pods over here are gonna afford us some full cover.
I actually like that. That's exactly what I was gonna say. And if we wanted, Semyonova could even like skirt to the back. Yeah, I was gonna say, if Semyonova is far back, it doesn't matter because he does have good mobility.
Like probably okay. So I'm looking here. Like no one other than Semyonova can reach a full cover over here, which might be a nice full cover to grab.
Yeah.
Martinez can reach here, the full cover. Malikov can reach there as well. This pipe over here can act as full cover for Martin, who really can't reach much else. Unless we want to use this, but we also have to be wary of the car.
Yeah, although we did see that happens like the following turn.
Yeah, we'll see. But maybe there's a possibility that if it takes too much damage on one given turn, it could blow up that same turn. Let's check up top here. There's full cover all the way over here, but it's half cover here. So
Very possible and probable that enemies could shoot down at us from above.
yeah. It seems to me like the most approachable way to get to the high ground here, if we want to, is to get
This
to
pipe
this
on the
one.
sidebar.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, I think we should start heading down the right path and with full cover blue moves first. And again, because it's a small map, I'm concerned about them coming in on us. And I'm not too worried about meld. So I would say blue moves, Overwatch is the play to start us out.
Okay, so do we want to do the thing where we pick who's gonna be the furthest up and then Overwatch position everyone else in Overwatch before moving the person who's gonna be furthest up?
I've been trying to decide whether that's actually good or not, because the alternative is, okay, you know what? First of all, Martinez is the best Overwatcher, so he will do that regardless.
Yeah, he's gonna get 2 shots on Overwatch.
So I would love to decide his position and get him there and Overwatch, and then we can decide whether, because again, regardless of whether it's good for everyone, it's good for him.
Okay, so I think probably the most offensively capable position to move Martinez is probably here for now.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good.
And so if Martinez moves to that position, Semyonova can take this position, Martin can take this position, and Malikov would take this position.
Okay, I'm fine with that. I think that the likelihood that we get any additional vision from that is very low.
Mm-hmm.
And also, it means that Martinez is the furthest moving up, in which case, I'm actually, if he's going to move the furthest up, I'd rather him just move first, and then we can react to any vision we get, just so we don't get into any issues.
So do you actually prefer Martinez to this spot here because you think this would open more vision?
I think regardless, I think that these are very micro movements. The odds that we get vision is so low.
I would agree with that. I think just because we kind of want to get to this spot, but we can't get there without dashing. It's so stinky.
Well, let's make our blue moves first. So I think Martin going all those positions I'm fine with. If you were gonna do anyone first in this case, it is Semyonova actually.
Yeah.
Even though she is a heavy, so I'd like to hold off our second heavy just in case till the end.
Okay, so but we're in agreement on Seminova. First
Yeah,
here.
Seminova can run over.
Okay.
There's no vertical space gained. It's just a little, slightly more hallway vision.
Okay. Hail, good
okay.
sir. Hi, Robert from the chat.
Hi, Robert.
Chat's not updating again. This only happens when I play XCOM. Infuriating.
Okay, so leave her alone.
Yeah.
And I think Martinez can go to his little cubby.
So you want him here?
Yeah, because now that we've moved Seminova, I want that's our second biggest vision point, and just in case I want him to move before Martin, because Martin I don't want to be locked in a potential flank position just in case.
Okay. Well, Martin would be here as well, just so that we're.
Yeah, but I don't want Martin to move there and then be like, oh, he has to emergency dash.
Okay.
Out of there. I think this vision will give all of the vision Martin will get anyways. Yeah.
Okay. So Malikov would end up moving.
Malikov there, yeah.
Martin to the pipe.
And so I'd say Martin and then Malikov, and then we overwatch everyone unless you think there's like a.
I'm gonna overwatch Martinez preemptively.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Just 'cause he gets to double dip. So who did you want first? Was it?
Well, at this point, Malikov actually, because Martin's almost guaranteed to get no additional vision. Whereas technically there is slight chance of this getting additional vision.
There's our additional vision.
Three of them. Okay.
We get reaction shots here. Oh, nice.
Will he do a second one?
I guess the other guy was too far away.
So, okay, let's see what we can do. For Martin, okay, again, I just want to cover my bases. Let's say, hypothetically, Malikov.
Hold on.
Is he?
What? Why does it say that there's 3 enemies in the bottom corner?
Maybe it hasn't. Yeah, it's it hasn't registered that one of them is dead yet.
That's strange. Is this a bug?
It probably is. I can't imagine it's not. So I'm personally of the opinion that I would like to get everyone in full cover, to be honest. But Martinez is already overwatched and fired, so he's locked in. So I mean, most likely that position is going to be the way. Is there any chance that we are within great grenade potential range? Just because I want to have that on the table. No, we're currently not, and they're very unlikely to move up. So I think that we are kind of just in a get into full cover, take our pot shots, and then wait a turn, and then be able to blue move, aggress, and get the kills next turn.
Yeah, I think probably that would be the case.
If you, I'd say Martin goes there for sure.
Yeah.
But before he shoots, give me a spot check.
cannot
No
shoot.
vision. Great. I actually think he should smoke then.
I agree. I was gonna say that as well.
He should smoke after Malikov shoots, just in case it affects Malikov's hit rate.
I don't think it does, but we will. Do
Malikov's
that
the only one
anyways.
with a potential hit, right?
Yeah, and no one else does. So Seminova would either dash here or go into Overwatch. But I think she probably just goes into Overwatch.
Yeah, that's most likely it. But yeah, I think this is a good shot for him.
Okay, so do we want the meld guy or do we want this guy?
I think we want we want this guy.
Yeah, I kind of agree because let's say we pick the meld guy off, it's easier for this guy to retreat from this.
There's also a higher chance that we miss the meld guy and then hit the car. I don't know if that is a mechanic, but
possibly. But yeah, I think that we get the guy who's at the ATM here trying to get his paycheck out. So
let's see that 1 and 3.
Let's take that for ourselves. Unfortunate.
Okay, that's fine. So she's vibing, but Overwatch is good because it means that the only one they can shoot at are right now, or actually it's just Malikov that they can shoot at without moving, which is what we want because he has will to survive.
Yeah, I guess so. Okay, so
and he's in full cover.
We'll do this.
I guess Martinez is technically in vision when he's a half cover target, but nothing to do about that. I think that I think this is a double Overwatch moment.
No, smoke though.
Oh no, smoke! I forgot.
Yeah,
my bad.
Smoke.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay,
You're right. I actively wanted that, and then I forgot about it.
Do smoke right here.
Yep.
What? Hello? I clicked the left button, it didn't do anything. I clicked the right button, it canceled. Please?
Good.
Okay, there we go.
Get a forcefully left click.
You have to left click that like a commander. You can't left click that like no Bradford, you know? Okay, let's watch here. So Martinez should still have another shot as well.
Okay.
So, yeah, here he goes. Here's a bro.
Beast Martinez.
So,
Running? No idea if he's overwatching. We want Malikov to go first so he can lightning.
no, Martin's the one who has it, not Malcolm.
Martin? Okay, then he should blue move to like a far up location and then be prepared to like dash into a... Yeah, I think so. I think that's the right play. And then he could potentially dash like to like just get vision and bait out reaction without risk. I don't think that's good. I think he moves the furthest forward. Yeah, I think he moves there. We're committing to the idea that he is going to dash.
Okay, and we're sure we want to open with this one?
Because he's lightning reactions, I think so. Because we want to have like knowledge of where and what they're doing.
Okay, we can...
as much as possible.
Headed there now.
Nothing on site.
Yeah. So he did run, is what our answer is. So he's most likely on the roof, is where he is. In which case, do you want to consider dashing Martin to the car? Which will then like give us, it will potentially, oh yeah, actually there's fine too.
Yeah, I think I like the swap better.
Yeah, I'm fine with that because that'll give us far forward vision, potentially proc the thing, and then have good protection.
Do we want anyone else to reposition in the meantime?
Like you want to potentially put Semyonova to the full cover, and or can Martinez get to a good spot, or is he going to be replacing Malikov?
His best spot's here, which is full cover, but it looks like frail full cover, so probably gets destroyed pretty easily.
That's fine. I actually think that's still worth it. I think he moves up and he overwatches.
Okay, well
just in case.
We'll do that.
Get that done.
Okay, so he did take his 2 Overwatch shots, so he's half out of ammo. But
That's okay. If every one of his shots is Overwatch, I'm not crying.
yeah, I mean it's pretty good, efficient, you know. So
I mean, so far he's been very efficient.
yeah, he's 2 shots, 2 kills, right? So.
Yeah, I'm pretty comfortable with her just going up and vibing.
Okay, and we'll keep Malikov there in case we want to use a rocket. Oh.
Aha, see, that's what I'm saying. So he probably is. Yeah, I'm actually comfortable just taking the shot.
Why does he have a? Is this not a flank shot? Like what trolling is going on here that's causing this?
Yeah, I don't know actually.
Okay, well I'm gonna. We're talking about doing this anyways, right? So should we just do that?
Yeah, if you want to, just in case maybe he'll destroy his cover somehow. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, yeah, he's not Overwatch. Now.
Maybe he's hunkered. Maybe he's protected from. I don't know. I don't know what it would be.
I don't think it's hunkered. We'll give it.
I can't see a pitch. Why not to do
Yeah,
this?
we'll go with this. Oh, nice. Good stuff.
Huge. Okay. So unfortunately, Martinez could have reloaded, but in this case, we can move Malikov and he can reload. I think he can move beside Semyonova, like there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably a pretty good idea. So we can either Overwatch him or reload him.
I think reload, to be honest.
Okay.
Do we want him to be overwatching? Oh.
Ah.
Beast.
Good stuff.
No longer a threat.
Okay. This seems like a rocket turn, to be honest.
We've got one in the air and we've got one on the ground.
Oh wait, we don't have the. I thought there was 4 of them that came out.
No, it was 3.
Oh, okay. Okay, well that does change the relationship.
Ooh, this guy's not even taking cover. Look at him.
Yes, but we're currently not in cover,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we don't want to. Okay, does Martin have a good shot? Because he isn't a good. Wow, 95 on the lower one, by the way. 81, 58.
So that
okay,
guy's
so
gonna
lower.
be the harder one to kill right now.
Yeah, and like, I mean, I don't even know what his cover is coming from. Is it from the car?
It's
Because
height-
he's flying above
it's
the car?
Special height advantage that he gets when he uses
Gotcha,
it.
no worries. Okay, so in that case, I almost would advocate that we try and snipe down the top guy, and if it really comes down to it in an emergency, Semyonova can just use a grenade to kill the bottom guy.
Yeah, we like 75 on that guy from
I
Martinez.
think it's pretty good. Yeah, I think that's like the likeliest shot
Yeah.
to just be like. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think we
it's
just
our
take
best
it.
odds. We take this one. Oh, good camera. Bro,
Guy's been kind of beasting
bro,
this mission.
4 shots, 4 kills. Martinez is making up for lost time, man. All those
That's
misses at the
crazy.
start of the campaign, and he's here. He's ready. He's here in the
I think
game.
everybody but Semyonova just gets into position and shoots, and then Semyonova can grenade if none of them work. Yeah, we want Martin to level, so why don't we take his shot?
Okay, so we're not gonna move with him. We're just gonna take this.
No need, we're good.
All right, I agree.
Honestly, more enemies might come out, so we should be aware that like we don't need to rush.
Yeah,
Them being inside does make sense.
good
Beast.
stuff.
Got him.
All right, 9 critical damage. All right, we can move Malikov into a better position because now we know where to expect them to come from. I actually think him going potentially to the car half cover might actually be the play. He is will to survive, and our enemies seem to be coming from that direction right now.
Okay, we'll do that for the time being. I guess it is like good for rocket potential. So
Yeah,
we want this
As-
specific spot.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, let's do that. Slightly more vision.
I'm guessing that pole is not cover
This
on the
one?
right. Oh, it's half cover. Okay. I mean, it's not a bad spot, but could she move to the ATM? Is that full cover?
The ATM is full cover. It's also a dash though.
It's
By
a
one
little bit
time.
annoying. Still might actually be her best move, but
Like if
Full cover is nice.
if we just want to get closer, we can move here for this turn. Like these guys are completely inactionable right now because they'd already took some shots.
okay,
here.
you know what? Yeah, move her there, because just in case somebody comes from behind us, it means we've got a rocket facing both directions.
True. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's a good consideration. I didn't really think of it in that light. Okay. So we're gonna go here. He is full, so we're gonna Overwatch. I don't see anything else that we should be doing with
Yeah.
Victor at this point. So he's gonna Overwatch. Now we could reload with Seminova, or we could Overwatch. But
I think top up is good. I think reload.
okay, I agree.
Because again,
Aim
we
is-
yeah, our aim's not great, and also we want to make sure Martinez can safely reload, so we want to Overwatch with other people this turn.
Yeah.
Do you want to send Malikov to get the meld just because we're here, or someone to get it?
I am actually kind of inclined to
Give it a turn.
give it a turn. Move Martinez here so we can kind of get close to the squad and reload, and then Overwatch everyone else.
Okay, I'm pretty comfortable with that. That's fine.
Because I don't want to. I don't want
If Semyonova can move to the ATM, I would potentially like that, just because she doesn't technically have any cover in the other direction right now.
Okay, so we'll do that last. I want to Overwatch everyone else first.
I'm fine with that. Yeah.
Got it covered.
So we're gonna go Martinez here. We're gonna do a reload.
Back in.
Yeah, because I guess that technically is by 3 squares, the furthest forward we will have moved.
So you wanted Seminova for that spot, correct?
I did. That's what I was thinking.
Okay. Then I guess Malikov, you can enter
Overwatch, yeah. He's just vibing.
And then Martin, you can. You'll enter Overwatch. You got
Overwatch,
yeah,
one shots, yeah, whatever.
You got 4 in the mag, so you got 4 total, I should say. He's got 3 currently. So you go here. Okay, slightly more vision, but no enemies in sight. Overwatch and turn.
Okay. Okay.
Do we have people on the roof or people in the building?
I mean, yeah.
Oh, they saved the meld.
Alright, well that's indicative. I honestly am not opposed to the idea of potentially looking to the roof as our next step after we get this meld.
Yeah, we could take a look up there and see what we find. Do we want...
Probably Malikov. He's like
yeah.
he's move efficient to get there. He does a little pickup and then he sits there for a minute. So I mean, how do you feel about that suggestion? About like it would probably be Semyonova of anyone.
I
get
just want
the-
to quickly check how our rollout would be. Martinez cannot make it to any kind of cover if we need him up there. Semyonova can make it to all sorts of areas here. That's a blue move. These are blue moves. This is a
always
blue move.
We can always move Martinez and like next turn roll out up there because at this point we're giving up on the other meld, right? I don't know how much is left, but
We could give up on it. Wait, why does it say that? Wait, is it? Oh no, there's the other meld. I mean the other meld might have longer time on it, so.
okay. Well,
Oh, you know what? The enemies are probably right here in this room.
you think they're inside?
Yeah, I see the little corpse on the ground there. It makes me think that that's probably where that pod's hanging out.
Do you want to? I mean, we could go into the building if that's what you feel.
I mean, I think we should frisk the top of the building just to see.
Okay, so you want Semyonova to go to the full cover spot up there because she can safely get up there and come back down if there's nothing there and we want to get out of there.
I'm just.
Or do you want to spend a turn positioning and then like roll out up there?
No,
just to, like-
I think we will want to have Martinez available for this rollout. So I think we do need to kind of sack a turn here and get him in a better position.
That's fine.
So we'll put him right here.
Yep. No problem.
And then Overwatch the squad. Although we could probably.
Malikov might be able to dash into a better spot.
He could.
He can get right in front of the pool.
I don't necessarily want to do that.
You can put him right next to Semyonova.
Honestly, I kind of just want to leave him where he is.
I don't really agree, to be honest. If we want to aggress up there, it means that we're missing a piece of the puzzle.
Can he reach Martin's spot? No, he can only go here. The problem with this one though is that he blocks everyone.
Semyonova could move over one spot, and then he could take Semyonova's spot.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, we
And
can
that's a blue move anyway, so.
do it like that. Okay, and then at this stage, like, I'll probably just reload Martin because everyone.
Yeah, I
else
might
is-
as well top up. Overwatch, reload,
I'm ready.
and then he can't do anything because Malikov's already taking his actions.
Okay.
All right, so now because she's in that position, Semyonova's the only one who can get up there. Is that right?
Yes, currently, because she's blocking the spot.
Yeah. Which I
And
hate that mechanic.
We do move her, like.
You move her deep. To be honest,
Like
because
the-
you like yeah.
That's probably the best spot to move. I think this is half cover right here, so yeah, this is probably the
No,
spot.
yeah, go to a nice full cover
Yeah,
spot.
we're
Give her a good fighting chance.
Okay, we're clear.
Okay, so now I mean this is like decision moment. We don't have enemies up there. We can get up there and then climb down the other side, which is a fast way to get to the other side entrance, and also kind of scope the rest of the outside of the building.
No.
No, we don't have to rush the other side of the building. I'm saying like, do you want to stay up here in general?
No, I think we probably
Okay.
come around this side. We
So why don't we move our ground units first, because then we can decide how she wants to move.
Yeah, what's great is that she can just kind of drop off the building there, so she's not
Yeah.
going to be starved for movement or anything like that. But we would probably want to see about securing some kind of perimeter to allow her to drop off on a dash move or something.
I think getting somebody to like right next to that window would give us vision into the building.
Right.
Are you worried about like the pipeline that we're already on?
I'm a little bit concerned about like giving vision in the building when we know Semyonova's not going to be able to do anything this turn.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I don't really agree.
Oh, okay. Here's I have a proposal. We could move up just about here. We go
Yeah.
as far as here, and then we position Semyonova, or maybe we don't need to position her.
She might get
actually.
Semyonova will get a lot of vision of the parking lot just in case there's more enemies over there.
Yeah, that's what move it. So we could actually
Unless
probably,
unless you want that.
No, here's what I'm thinking. We could position leave Semyonova here, position no further into viewing into the building than this spot right here. And
Yeah.
then next turn, Seminova has a blue move to here if we want to press the building, or if we come across like stuff that's out here, she has a move right here that's going to be blue.
I'm happy with that. In that case, I want to first leave her alone,
Yeah.
and then go to probably Malikov, I would assume, and move him to the furthest forward spot that we're comfortable
Okay,
with.
which would be to this spot right here.
Yes, I'm fine with that.
Okay, and so let's say we do that. Let's
We have
investigate the other moves. That
we have 3 spots right next to each other if we want to do that, or we could do meld location, which is also not a bad spot to leave someone at.
Can Martin reach here if Martinez is? I honestly don't.
Oh
wanna-
no, he shouldn't. It won't affect his
Yeah.
mobility.
I think that we probably move Martinez to the meld spot. Martin.
I'm actually down to do him first if you want to, just in case we get vision. He has an Overwatch location.
Oh, for Martinez?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that.
Position confirmed.
Okay, so we're just gonna go straight to Overwatch.
And then now we're sliding up the
Malikov
wall.
Can go to not here, but here.
Yep.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Good. All right. Yeah. And then now he's a guarantee.
So we can either
Right
ATM
behind
or
him.
car.
Oh, I think right behind Malikov.
Okay, we could do that too. That works fine. So right.
Heading out.
All right. And then now it's just an Overwatch with all from their current locations.
Yeah. From the birds over there, clearly. So, it came from that direction. So
I think it's outside because
it
there's
could
a
be-
meld
it
canister
could
out
be
there.
outside. Yeah, it could be outside.
I mean, we've got both our options. I actually think that the smart play, regardless of anything, yeah, maybe we move there first, and then it gives us maximal vision for decision-making purposes.
Hmm.
And worst case scenario, Semyonova doesn't get an attack this turn, which is our worst case scenario in case they're like further up this pipeline.
Is that too risky?
Does she have a better move?
I don't know. I'm just like thinking like.
I don't think it's very risky. Like the thing is, like most likely if she moves there, the most likely place for them to be seen, like for there to be an enemy, is in the parking lot, not in line with us.
Kind of regret not moving Seminova slightly closer to the edge.
I didn't want her to see over the edge while we didn't have action economy.
Yeah, but for me, it's just like this spot would have been nice to be a blue move.
I don't want to move anyone there until we have scouted it first.
Yeah,
to be
no,
honest.
but what I'm saying is like if we
we
scouted
could have
with
moved
these
we could have moved
guys-
Martin there and then move her
Yeah,
after.
because like by taking this position, she takes a spot from potentially the people who don't have wheels.
So do you want instead Martin to start by going there? My point was to get somebody there. It didn't necessarily need to be her. Martin is it's an efficient blue move, but I mean obviously it doesn't bring him any further inside. But I think that's a pretty good move if you want to do that. Or if Martinez could make it, his would also be a good move.
Okay, no, we could do this just fine, I think.
No, I actually am agreeing. I don't think it's the best
Okay.
mobility. Can Martinez make it or no?
He can make it to this spot right here.
Yeah, I mean, actually, because there's no there's minimal movement inefficiency in doing that. I'm down to do that first.
Okay, we could do that.
Yeah, poke us inside first, gives us one piece of information, and then we can get the second piece of information afterwards. Very unlikely because they broke out of this area already.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
definitely.
they're outside. Okay.
Now it's a matter of at this point if there's one pod left or two pods left, because maybe there's a pod on this corpse right here, and maybe there's a pod that's outside.
That's a fair point. I think staying outside is generally safer. There's more full cover locations, and we get like a lot of vision.
Yeah. And we don't have any shotgunners, so we don't get like particular bonuses from being close.
So why don't we Martin to the other corner and then give us a view of this pipeline?
Okay, let's do Martin to the other corner, right here.
Yep.
Position confirmed.
Clear.
Okay. So now, do we have full vision to this corner, the corner that's south of us? Yes, we do. Okay, so now we know we don't have to protect our rear. So now we can like start making movement decisions with that in mind. We don't want to encounter anything ideally. So I mean, I think it's very likely that Semyonova ends up being a dash to a nice spot, like there, like yeah, hypothetically.
Yeah, probably from the looks of it.
I'm actually open to starting with that again if you want to just like get it out of the way, and then we have good knowledge and vision.
The one problem is that the pathfinding to move in this position is kind of stupid. You can see that she drops off that side of the building, which is a bit risky.
I actually think it's good. I think it like because like if there's a time to do it, it's now.
Okay, so if we do that, did we want to Overwatch Martinez first because the double shot?
Martinez from here, or does she want to move? Well, like, he can't move. I guess yeah, he can Overwatch here. I guess he doesn't have a good shot regardless. Like, but yeah, I think she dashes there.
Okay.
She could actually even dash. So go to Malikov. They could be bunk buddies if you want to put them both around that thing.
Like one here, one here.
Yeah.
In that case, then
You'd move the safe one first.
Malikov would have to go first because he can just barely reach it, and if Semyonova takes the outside here, then
Yeah. So put him there. I think.
okay. So we're
Then it'll give vision, and then she can make an informed choice.
okay. Clear. So at this point, this one.
I think so. Yeah. You could do it as 2 steps if you really want to avoid the pathfinding.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's easy.
okay, so we'll do like here.
Right there. Yeah, perfect.
I'm just concerned because it's like kind of ending turn on a dash, and if it's like this spot and we hit enemies over there, maybe.
I mean,
it's
again,
not
if
gonna
you're
be fun.
scared, you could Overwatch her right where she is. We don't have any vision of any groups right now, and we have a lightning reflexes character. Do you want to Overwatch her where she is? Or hunker if you're really worried about like
No,
just
you have to be by.
Oh, my bad, my
cover
bad.
to hunker. Okay, well, no, honestly, we might just Overwatch. We might just Overwatch everyone here.
I think it's pretty good. Like I think it's fine.
I'm just like I was just like wary about like if we do a dash move and we do trigger vision to this spot, if they're close to the edge of the building, they could get a flank there. Okay, we lost
So
the meld. Whatever.
That's fine. So she has a car move is her best mobility for a blue move. And I think that we just take it. I think we take that car move. I think at this point we're skirting around the outside of the building.
So here.
I think so. I think Semyonova goes there, gives us something, and then we leapfrog our way up. Malikov might end up being a dash again, but I would want him to move until later because he has a rocket. So
This area of the map actually sucks.
we've lost the meld. We could just retreat and go another way.
Yeah, we could.
I really don't think this area of the map sucks. By the way, I think with the resources we have, whatever's left should be clean.
We're just like bottlenecked is the thing. Like we're stuck around cars for a lot of this, and we have one full cover here.
I mean, if we get to that location, at that point we can start hugging the wall, which becomes our good cover. I think regardless, Semyonova goes to the half cover with a blue move, and I think she goes on the closest to the edge, because she might end up dashing.
I mean,
You want Malikov to?
Malikov
Fine,
do
okay,
that because he
fine.
can't reach.
Sure. Okay.
And
I think they're the same. So
Martin.
the thing is that I want Malikov to stay still because he's in cover, in case we want to rock it. So I'd rather Semyonova.
Okay. Oh, if we think Semyonova's gonna move from this position by the end of the turn, then it's.
I
fine.
think that's a guaranteed movement. So I just click it.
Okay.
All right. Now she is in cover, which is like a big difference from before. So we're not in a rush. Next turn, Semyonova could get up to that thing. We literally could just wait a turn. Like she could next turn get to the full cover up ahead.
Do we want to move Martin here and then Martinez to where Martin was?
Sure.
Okay.
Or better yet, should we just move Martinez here to get even more movement out of it?
Sure. Why not?
Good to go.
I think it's fine. That's an Overwatch squad. It's me, Sombra.
Yeah.
Alright, and I think immediately we Semyonova to that full cover. Oh, okay, well, there. Oh, okay.
Hi there. Got him.
Okay, 5. That's very interesting.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, there it goes.
That's very funny.
Hello?
Is that the mission?
Oh,
wait,
no,
wait.
it's not. I have control now. It's just that the camera started the turn over there.
Okay, so we want to get somebody to full cover, probably to that, like, to the opening. Can Martinez move up, like, well, actually, Semyonova, why doesn't Semyonova move to the facing inward? Like there, yeah.
Yeah, okay, I agree with that.
No enemy vision. I mean, it's just like behind the wall, let's be honest. It's almost certainly going to come out this turn if we just vibe, so I think we get in position to be ready for that. I think Martinez, can he blue move to the wall so he's in full cover? Yeah, I'd like him there.
Yeah, we could do
Moving
that.
out.
And then, I mean, if anybody else has a good blue move, I'll take it, but I don't need to force it.
Mm,
If you really want to, one of them could like dash to be next to Martinez.
how do you feel about Martin here? He didn't take
I'd
an
rather
approach,
Malikov because he has will to survive.
It's just that Martin didn't take a shot in his Overwatch, so he has more ammo to work
We have a lot of bullets left. I think it's fine.
Okay.
And we've got grenades as resources and rockets left. Like, I don't think we need to stress about that.
Вас понял.
I think damage mitigation is just like a big thing right now. So I just overwatch the squad right now. And I'm assuming that he's going to... Because we only saw 2 there, right?
Yes.
One got shot. Yeah, I mean, they both got shot, but like, you know what I mean. So I'm thinking that the last one, because they've been coming in squads of 3s for these guys, is probably about to run out. Ooh.
Nothing.
All right. Must have been the wind.
We just
Um,
barely have vision on this little body over here.
Feels very unlikely that he'd be inside and has not heard the firefight. I think he's probably just got left by his friends.
Okay, so at this point, what do we feel like we want to do? wanna
Who
shut-
has lightning reflexes?
It's Martin, who's in the back.
Martin. All right. I would. Does Semyonova want to move over to the car?
She could move as far as here and still have full cover.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? Worst case scenario, she does have grenade, which is a kill. But I'm down to inch up before we jump there.
Okay, so how do we want to inch? We want to do like a Martinez here?
Can Martinez do a nice one? That's not bad. Sure, we can do Martinez there.
Okay, we'll do a Martinez right
That's
there.
affirmative.
I think that he's honestly gonna. I think that Martin's honestly gonna dash next to Seminova or to Seminova's current spot.
Yeah, I think he
Or
probably moved last.
hold on. Martin can get to the car. Send him to the car, because then he's likely going to get the lightning proc. No, the far car, the red car, the dash car.
You want
He's he's lightning, so that way if Seminova's playing and moving over there, he'll just in case he'll proc it.
Okay, I don't. Okay, well we'll do that. Do we want to move Malakov first or no? Because rockets.
No, because rocket and because lightning, I'd rather just as far as he can go. I think.
You want to go right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Double time.
Nothing.
Fascinating lack of vision.
I'd like to point out also we haven't found a single enemy other than a floater this whole.
I was thinking about that. That's part of why I was like, oh, they've been coming in groups of threes, because I'm like, oh, maybe 3 groups of 3 floaters. So he's probably like, I don't know where this guy is. She could safely move right next to Martin, and they could overwatch there as a buddy cop duo, or she could move to the more dangerous ahead spot. But I think there's no point in rushing, so I'd rather just move her next to Martin, like on the far side of Martin.
Should Martinez just enter Overwatch now also?
I think so, yes.
You know, I kind of do want to reload with him though also. If we don't decide to push this position here, I kind of just want to reload with Martin.
In that case,
Martinez.
I'd love to move Seminova first so we can be educated, because
Yeah,
he's
for sure.
I'd move him further, like ahead of, yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't have to go to the very edge. I'd say one, like, yeah, there.
Okay, we'll do that.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Okay, so
So if you want to
Malakov-
commit to the reload, so Malakov can just move there. Yeah, I think it's good. Then he can overwatch, and he's technically now defending Martinez. I don't really see the point in Martinez reloading, if I'm honest. I think there's like 1 enemy left, but I guess as a just in case, if there's like another squad, I guess is the logic. Oh, what the fuck? Where is this guy?
That is in.
Did he circle the building to get to us?
Okay, also we just lost our wall that we were hiding behind.
How'd that happen?
Fire, I guess.
Okay, get Malakov to the full cover wall spot. I guess. Or he did. Oh my god, this is so funny. There's enemies over there. Dude, hold on. We're actually just circling them. Like, they definitely are part of the other squad, and they just went the other way when the others like came at us.
This is kind of silly, honestly.
I mean, I think Malakov has a good movement, and he probably has the best opener. Oh, actually, hold
He's
on.
the riskiest opener.
You want? Wait, really? I thought he had a good movement. I thought he blue moves to the inside wall.
I mean, he does, but no one.
There,
The
yeah.
problem is that other people can't reach him.
Yeah, but it gives us knowledge and value. I think that like if he does that move first, it will like inform us and let us make a good choice for the next step. Even if that next choice is like him dashing away in like a bad scenario.
I want to move these people closer to start.
That's fine. I just like we won't get additional vision, so.
That's fine.
Okay.
So one of the 2 can go here at least.
Yeah,
I mean,
can Seminova make it to the green car?
we would have to move Martin out of the way to this position first to see if like gives her additional.
What's her movement currently?
She gets to here.
I think that's no different then.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
I think Martin's
she-
gonna go here regardless. So I think we'll just.
Okay, sure.
Copy that.
I was like, there's a slight chance that Martin gives vision, but very, very slight.
Okay. Yeah, she's just 1 short, so we could just put her on this side of the same cover if we wanted to, and it's still blue.
That's an option. Yeah, okay. I kind of feel like we're wasting our energy moving the back rank before we are informed about what we're moving towards.
Okay. Well, I'll move here if you really want to see.
I mean, where else would you move him if you really don't want that? Can you get this guy to kick that fucking trash can over?
What, here? The trash can there? You don't like
Well,
that?
yeah, blocking our fucking full cover.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying.
You can either put him to the full cover there, or if you really don't want to move him into the opening, you could move him to the half. He has will to survive. You could move to the half cover by the trash can. No, I meant on the outside. Like if you're worried about him getting flanked on the inside.
There?
Yeah, will to survive, baby. That's
what I was afraid of. Okay, we fucking run.
Can he run? He can get to the full cover there, which is probably best. And then next turn he has rockets as potential.
Yeah, I think that...
Get him to the full cover, 100%.
Yeah, that's the 100% what happens here. He runs right here.
Just that way they have no chance, a risk of flanking him. And then we get everyone else in the best positions we can. And we intend to rocket, double rocket next turn.
Okay. Now, what do we do about Martinez? Is kind of an...
Are you worried about him getting flanked if he just like moves one square over? Like, yeah, do you want to move him 2 squares over or what, 3 squares over?
I mean, I feel like this is probably the best spot to put him.
Okay, I'm fine with that. I just was wondering if you wanted to move him like 1 spot over so he has a better Overwatch spot. Oh, okay.
No, I think it's fine.
Cause yeah, he has no vision, which was my concern.
It doesn't help with that. Okay.
So, all right.
I think
so,
there's a high chance that these guys move.
Yeah, he's a guarantee Overwatch. I think that he is not going to have vision on them when they move, though. I think he's in a bad spot to have vision. Seminova goes to the full cover and Overwatch is like, I think it's like pretty locked in, right?
I think so too.
She also has a good potential rocket shot from there. Which is funny because she currently has said that she doesn't have vision of them.
Yeah, they probably moved though.
Well, they're friends. Okay.
Does the other guy press the position? He's flanked right now. No, they just swapped spots.
Okay. Wait, what's he doing?
Blood
call. What does that mean? Does Malikov have a rocket shot? Let's just start there. Does he have a double hit?
Come on, dude. Why did you bring me all the way over here?
This is very annoying if like
he only hits the guy who's by the ATM.
Yes. Could he hit the one on the left and then?
I can't like at all finagle my mouse to get the guy on the left.
Oh, hold on. No, yeah, I see what you're saying. This is a very bad aiming system. Oh, you can aim it high.
I can aim it high and it'll just remotely detonate. When it...
out of curiosity, aim it high. Can the bubble overlap them? You can turn the camera. Remember?
Oh, okay. Sometimes I can when I'm in that menu. Sometimes I can't.
I think you'd move one more if you were gonna move the camera. Yeah, this feels like the best to like.
No, you absolutely can't reach that guy.
Okay. I mean, I think the likelihood of us rocketing one of them is still high. And I mean, in a. Oh, so you could double rocket one of them.
Seminova you can get this guy.
Honestly, high likelihood that that's their best choice.
So we thinking Seminova here.
Yeah, we'd have to do these first because we wouldn't want to risk any wall destruction that would hurt us.
Yeah, this wall destruction is going to be very beneficial to us if we get 90% and not 10%. All right, ready?
Yeah, I'm good with this.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Commander, it would be preferable if we attempted to retrieve those canisters rather
We
than
did
destroying
retrieve
them.
them. What are you talking
All right.
about?
So rather than rush rocket, why don't we look at shots? Because because the meld canister explodes, so it's like, yeah, I think he moves there because I think further in is risky.
And he has vision.
85 and good possibility of killing. I think he's a guaranteed shoot, so I actually think you just take that shot.
Okay, I would agree with that.
Actually, hold on. The only other option is, do we want to consider holding him off? Because he might be a good Overwatch, because that other guy is going to have to move.
Yeah, he could be. We just need to figure out, like...
who else could get the kill, yeah?
Like, it's 64 here.
Can Martin see if he can get the shot?
Martin would need to blue move to somewhere, and...
He can move to the green car, that's the half cover, that's probably the best.
Yeah, the only thing about green car is, like, we need to make sure that we get that guy, so we could do here.
I think it's pretty good.
No vision.
No vision, okay.
So he's
like so he's an Overwatcher, and yeah. Best chance of getting
we do this one because he can't see the other guy.
And there's a risk that the other guy could potentially it'd just be so nice if the other guy got Overwatch procced. Because the other guy's like forced to move, isn't he?
He's pretty much going to be forced to move. We destroyed his cover, so he's probably going to move on his turn. We could just not shoot him.
I truthfully am wondering if the play is we use Malakov's rocket to kill the one that is like almost dead, and then we Martinez Overwatch to try and Overwatch.
This shot is opened up just now.
Okay, yeah, then yes. Intimidate.
Fail.
Okay, that's fine.
Fail, please. Okay, didn't do anything.
Okay, so Overwatch, I think. So now we've got multiple Overwatches, and he's almost guaranteed to move.
Okay, Martin shot. Martin shot.
Martin. Nice. Okay. Okay.
Good stuff.
Okay. I am definitely happy with how that went, but I see what you mean about the mutons, like when they came out. I'll try and be a little bit more conscious of that for next one.
Yeah, it's like, suspicious, very difficult mission with nothing but floater pods.
I forgot about the very difficult flag.
That's also the fact that we have a floater in containment sucks so bad. That could have been a good arc thrower.
Are we excited to have our first leveled sniper?
Oh yeah, that's true. We're gonna get a sniper.
Ouija.
Ooh.
All right. Let's start looking at what we got. So, dense smoke, area effect increasing his defense by 20. It's actually not bad.
That seems pretty good.
And then combat drug, smoke grenades, 10 power stimulus again, 20% will and 10% crit rate for all units in the cloud. I think the defensive one is probably better.
Yeah, I kind of prefer it as a defense option.
Yeah, I think this is a good skill.
Okay. And then we've got.
Okay. Converted 5 dense per enemy sight. Not bad. Allows 2 additional uses of smoke grenade each mission. Oh, these are actually good upgrades.
Actually, this kind of feels good because he's the lightning reflex guy.
You want him to be able to like move and proc, yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of feeling tactical sense.
I think it's just good in general. Like it's 5 defense if there's 1 enemy.
Yeah.
Which is like pretty big.
Yeah. Additional 5% chance to miss would help. In the case that an offensive push doesn't work out the way we wanted it to. Yeah, I think we go with this. Agree?
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
And then we got Malkov.
Aim against target with less than 50%. Not bad. Flush. Okay. Okay. I'm
not flush pilled. I kind of.
Yeah, he's also a heavy, and like flush on a heavy feels not great. I think bonus aim pretty big. I like executioner.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Means that he is now, and he's also a heavy, so he usually likes to attack last anyways, because of rocket potential. So that pairs with executioner ability.
Okay. All right, good stuff. We've
All right.
got floater 2 muton corpse. Oh wait, we reclaimed both those muton corpses. It didn't get destroyed in the blast. Nice.
I guess not. Yeah. Tough corpses.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Hit it. Continue.
Yeah. So
And Gabriella Medina.
Gabriella.
We will be in
Let's
touch,
see that. Take me to the barracks.
Echo 96. Hold on.
Okay, we got headshot.
Hold on. Sorry.
Snapshot.
So remove the sniper's rifle restriction on firing Overwatch after moving. Any shot take. That's
Oh
massive.
my god, snapshot's super good.
That's
oh,
crazy.
squad
Okay.
sight and snapshot in the same tree.
Allow firing A targets in allies sight radius, but these targets cannot be critically hit. Wait. What?
Yeah, so if anyone else on the team can
So she
see
gets-
this unit, she can fire at it.
So, wait. What? How does that work for like range? Like, does it use her range and her?
Allows firing at targets in any ally's sight radius, but the target can't be critically hit.
Unless using headshots,
Bro,
you still can.
The fact that we have to
Does that mean-
choose
does-
between
does-
these two sucks so
Hold
bad.
on. Does that mean that she could? Hold on. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. I want to. Okay. What I want to know, squad sight. Does this allow her to like use her allies' range rules? Because like, could she sit at the start of the map and just proc like every enemy?
What do you mean by proc every? Like she sits at the
Like-
start of the map and everyone else moves in and like she can shoot from the other side of the map?
That's what I'm asking. I'm trying to understand this ruling of
I-
squads.
I want to look it up just to be sure because
What's it called? Squad shot?
Squad sight.
How does squad sight work? Is r/XCOM. All it requires is line of sight, so no wall blocking the shot. Okay, snipers have aim stat 75 on a squaddy. 75 means 75% accuracy at any range over 10 tiles, and less than 75 within 10 tiles. So snipers are designed that like you want to get them more than 10 tiles away from the enemy. Like they have like almost like inverse range rules.
Oh, you mean like from the weapon bonus?
Well, the first response I'm getting is very confusing, but it looks like they're saying like I don't know. This is like ignoring accuracy penalties due to cover. What I'm reading here seems to imply if I have 100 accuracy and the enemy is more than 10 tiles away but within vision, she just will always be able to hit.
Okay, let me.
Oh yes, snipers don't suffer a range penalty ever.
This
So you need
ability
an
in effect gives
you need-
sniper unlimited range.
Yeah. As for where your sniper needs to be, all you need is an unobstructed line of sight. So as a rule of thumb, if the sniper is in a high spot, they can hit everything. If they're in a low spot, it's situational. These are two great abilities. All right,
Yeah.
now that I've seen those, let's see the next one. Now that we've got knowledge, now I can look at the next ones and we can make an informed choice. Revive medkit to revive critically wounded soldiers 30% of max HP instead of just stabilizing, or tactical sense. Probably tactical
This
sense.
synergizes with squad sight if we pick squad sight.
I mean, it's just good in general. Like,
Yeah. I mean,
damn good ground. Allows the sniper to fire a shot that causes the target's main weapon to malfunction. The target may use reload to fix the weapon. The shot cannot inflict critical two-turn cooldown is not very much.
this feels like a no-brainer. I'm not about.
Confers plus time aim and plus in defense against enemies at lower elevation in addition to the usual elevation. Because you don't like high ground.
This is environmentally situational. This is universal. Also,
yeah. So like if I mean the thing is I mean
we can abuse this for captures as well.
yep, that's true.
So I think that what we do is we go squad sight, tactical sense, disabling shot.
You like squad sight. I'm trying to decide if I like squad sight enough. Snapshot is just good. Snapshot means that like it's such a good ability.
I think
Like-
that like I just think that we want to, you know, the skills are to a degree randomized. These two are like scripted corporal level skills apparently. Like
Oh, are they?
Yeah, these two, unless we got insanely like low odds to get these two. These are both supposed to be corporal.
Those are really good corporal skills. Like,
and so because of that, the rest of the skills that we see pop up here, I feel like they need to inform which build we spec here, because we're not going to get that ability if we use future snipers that are like being built up from the ground up, right?
Okay, I understand what you're saying, but Snapshot's good. Like, Snapshot lets her be a very flexible unit.
I think this synergizes with Squad Sight. I want to say this synergizes with Squad Sight, and because of that,
I think tactical sense, I think, is just the best choice for that rank, anyways. So because it's the best choice, I think it's a non-factor.
But like, if Squad Sight, if other people in the squad seeing enemies counts as vision for our sniper, then she gets this bonus from other people seeing enemies that she wouldn't otherwise see if she had Snapshot, is what I'm saying.
Okay, I do understand that logic, fine. But I just think that, like, the way the game has been progressing so far, very rarely does one person have vision and other people don't. And we have line of sight. Like, if she's around the bend, she can't get the Squad Sight shot off.
But at that point, do you think that every single time we get a sniper, we should pick Snapshot?
You think it's guaranteed?
Yeah, I think these two skills are always going to be corporal, the same way that Rocket is for like the Shredder Rocket, I should say, is for corporal on.
Yeah.
And I think that because we have tactical sense, it's going to synergize with this, even if it's a no-brainer. I think it's going to synergize with this better than Snapshot will. And if we do get more snipers in the future, and we're building them up, and we don't have this information on what's later in the skill tree for them, we can just pick Snapshot and progress from there.
I understand your logic. Okay. I think that neither is a bad choice. I think they're both good abilities. And I understand more what you're saying now. Okay, I can be at peace with. I do like Snapshot. I'm not going to deny. I think it is a stronger ability in a vacuum, but I get the logic of what you're saying. I think that Squad Sight will more often than not be a non-factor.
Let me see here and just double check that it is not a random ability. Training roulette. So we've got. Does Squad Sight pop up here, and does it's Squad Sight and Snapshot. They're not in the list of randomized things, so these two should be scripted to always be the corporal level for snipers.
Okay. But okay. That feels wrong, because I thought I have all the heavies had the same, is what you're saying?
Not all. They haven't all had the same, but like if we go here, Sergeant is always Shredder Rocket.
Everyone has Shredder Rocket.
Everyone can pick Shredder Rocket at the Sergeant level as a heavy. You can see here Chavez.
Okay, yeah, we kept turning it down, but like, yeah, you're right. Okay, so you're saying I hear what you're saying. Oh man, what it ultimately comes down to is, I think that Squad Sight, I think, is situational, and Snapshot feels like it can get us out of a jam better.
I just think that because we have we have something that we know will go well with squad sight, that like we should take it while we have that information.
I think tactical defense goes well with everything. It's just a good ability. Or tactical sense.
Okay, well, let's mull over it because we're at a
pause anyways. Yeah. So, and the rest of her kit we've already pretty much locked in what we like.
Okay. Well,
so let's are we no current projects. So that's the big thing.
the excavation here is done also.
What did we want to do? We wanted to wait until the month end. What? Or did we need money and then we were gonna do it now? I don't know how far the month end is.
We put this here because we would need to use it for our next satellite uplink that we build, right?
How far are we from the month end?
15 days.
I mean, very unlikely to just get to it freely, and also, obviously issues with it. Is interrogate floater, that is our research project, right?
Yeah, it's 3 days. It's just a get out of containment.
Okay, so do you want to sell something and then start on a build, or do you want to? Because we don't have any money right now.
Yeah, we don't. We're straight up broke.
What would we be building again?
So
satellite.
The most important we can't build satellite uplink yet because we don't meet the NG requirement.
The NG requirements. Okay, that's fine.
To which, if we check our NGs, we're at 15, so we need 5 more, which means that like if we wanted to rush the issue, workshop gives 5. But that also would require more money. And
what was your thought? You wanted something in particular?
Well, okay, so we definitely need more satellites. Is kind of.
And satellite would go there. We wouldn't put anything other than satellite.
Yes, these 2 spots are reserved for satellite buildings.
So what we're really talking about is access lift is an option, or excavating beside the power generator is open.
Yeah, we could do that. Access lift also opens us up to being able to
get extra power.
Get like a lot of areas down here.
I mean, access lift will cost us how much to build? 50 to build. There's a one-time cost, and then $10 every month.
Yeah.
The 10 every month doesn't matter because we're saving on excavation costs. I mean, an argument is that like it's just generally good, just because like, if we got down there, we have a lot of potential resources down there.
Here's what we could do is like, so we want to make sure we have 5 power on us for the opportunity to build the satellite uplink, because that's how much it's going to cost, is 5 power.
And you want to rush the steam vent?
What we can do is, if we do access lift, it deducts 2 power, which brings us to 39, gives us 5 for satellite nexus whenever we want to build it, and then we can build a power generator. This plan does lock us out of building a workshop though, because by build like
I don't need to rush a workshop right now. Like,
it's just that workshop is our dependency for.
Yeah, I mean we're probably gonna have to take a mission with an engineering focus. Is what is probably the truth.
But the problem with that is that we have to get kind of lucky with that, because I think the panic situation is more important than that, right?
Yes. We're currently thinking of getting Asia, right?
So I think we want Asia for the continent bonus, because it's like good for developing.
But obviously for the panic bonus, we want other things.
Yeah, but for the panic, and also for the, because our bonus for Europe is we get like workshop efficiency, which if that assists us in gaining more satellites to put up elsewhere, better than us.
What is the bonus? Can you show me what it is?
It would be 50. I don't think I can.
I thought we could. I thought we like here. It says air. I see. It just says.
Wait, do we already have expert knowledge?
I'm not here.
That's what I was asking earlier. I thought we had it because of the.
Actually, yeah, it's highlighted. It says.
Because you told me that before we started sessions, but then you took it back. You said no, I thought that was the point of doing the tutorial.
Yeah, I assumed that wasn't the case, but I guess it is because it is highlighted here. So I guess that's incorrect. I didn't actually come to this and look at this highlight here, but that is interesting. How much do these countries give us? 150 on Russia. Ooh, big spender. Top donut.
XCOM bonuses.
We do get less money by going Asia
You'll have to
because
check their
India and
status.
Australia are
I want
60
our
per
birds
month.
kept fully fueled at all
Yeah,
times.
yeah. I mean, the U.S. honestly is a good consideration just because of the income potential.
Russia is like a good side grade for that, though.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if we wanted, we could just get. I mean, we already have Europe, but
It really
Europe is.
It
a
really
good...
depends on the panic situation.
Okay, expert knowledge, just for the record, is if you want to invest heavily in labs and workshops, expert knowledge helps you get early game engineers. What the fuck does it do?
It's 50% on lower
Less
cost
build
of
and
maintenance
maintain.
for workshops and labs.
So okay.
So I guess that's why workshop.
Oh
is
yeah,
only-
because base cost of a workshop is 130.
Okay, yeah.
So we are already getting it for sure. Which means that Russia is an argument, but if we were going to build Russia potentially, ignoring panic, we would build the US because the US potentially gets us closer to a different.
Yes.
Continent.
Of course, barring panic is kind of where that is, but we aren't.
The US and Russia are in the same spot.
Yeah.
France and UK are valid options, but again, like, is Australia 80 or 100?
I got bad news for you, mister. It's 60. And so is India.
I'm currently income build. I think it lets us build more satellites next month, which is huge. What does NA give us? Air and space.
It lowers the cost of production
aircraft,
and maintenance
aircraft
for
weapons.
for aircraft and aircraft weapons, which is like actually going to be immediately useful if we do mess around with that, because it means that the fees that we're paying on maintenance for our 4 interceptors is going to go down. The only like issue with it is that we'd then have to station even more interceptors in North America.
Yeah. Okay. I think that. Okay. Well, we don't have to make this commitment until later.
No, certainly not. I mean, it's 15 days. We don't decide on this until we're like 1 or 2 days until the end of the month.
The real question is, do you want to force access lift out the door, or do we wait and sort of deal with it? Because the thing is, are there any buildings that we're trying to rush out the door? Really?
Satellite Nexus or Satellite Nexus is like the most.
That's the main one.
Yeah.
Okay, which means that we don't need to do anything for it. It's just, so the question is just, do we want to force $60 of expenses on ourselves right now?
To guarantee the NGs.
Yeah. For workshop, you mean?
Yeah. Well, because like, if we did this, we're 50 on access lift, right? 2
And then
power.
10.
We would need to make more power. And then like, once power was done, we could consider a workshop. Because we don't want to. Like,
I'm flexible on it. You seem like you really want to do this, to be honest.
I am considering the access lift, just because like we're gonna need more power later on, right?
All right, that's fine. It's a little bit cost ineffective right now, but it's not the end of the world. Let's go get some money. We need 50. We need 50 today, and then we're spending 10 at the end of the month. We got a lot of corpses, but we need 10 of them.
Yeah, we don't dig into our UFO components here. We need to keep them.
Do you want to split 5 and 5 floater thin man?
Yeah, I guess we could do that.
Okay, I'm fine with this. Yeah.
We did get a lot of floater corpses, so.
Do you think that the implication is that we're selling it to like hobbyists? You know, it's okay. Just click the buttons because we're gonna not be able to do another mission if I ask too many questions.
He's asking too many questions. Mission. Okay, so
Yeah.
approval from the
Yeah,
thing?
approval from the High Council.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good stuff. And I guess at this point we just spin.
Yeah, I'm spin. And it's gonna immediately stop us for the new interceptor.
Secure transmission coming in from the council.
Oh, is this Gangplank?
All right.
Gangplank. Okay, here we are at
Two scientists, two
Gangplank.
engineers. Hold on. If we get, we might be able to get enough engineers with this plus the new satellites we put up.
Oh, you mean like
We're already
if
we're,
we
al-
station satellites
we're
in the-
already getting one or two engineers from the satellites that are already up.
I think we
At the
only
end of the
get.
month.
I think we only get one. We get one scientist, one NG.
So we can decide if we want to put the satellites up in places that get us engineers.
Yeah,
That's
we
an
could, consider that. We could react to the panic.
So okay, I mean we want to do this. I don't really know anything about this.
Okay, I've had a tab open since last week for this mission, just so that
Oh,
I have
really?
it on hand. Yep, I do, because Gangplank is the follow-up to the last Zhang mission that we did, which is the train
Oh, yeah.
one.
Yes.
So this is a council mission. You're going to be boarding a ship,
Okay.
alien battleship, and it's going to introduce a new type of enemy, which
hate
is
that.
the cyber disc.
Oh, dude, like a dual disc.
Yeah, so we're gonna come across a cyber disc, which is going to be a mechanized enemy.
Okay. So somebody has mechanized enemy bonus name. Is it Chavez?
That's Kato, baby.
You know, great character to have it.
Yep. So that I think Kato's a no-brainer. He gets deployed this mission for sure.
There's no way we can delay this, is there? Because I would love to get our ammo upgrade first.
No, we're not getting the ammo upgrade because we don't have. It's not even in production right now because we don't have the money to start the production.
How much money did we need?
Like at least I think like 200, right?
Oh, it's a lot. Okay.
Yeah, I think it was like. It is ammo conservation 150.
And it
and
will go down.
We didn't have the muton corpses originally. That's why that's what was up. We didn't. We got 2 muton corpses from the previous mission.
Is it? I'm assuming it's a production time.
Yeah, it's gonna have production time.
Can we figure out how much before we like commit to this mission?
It's
Just
gonna
for
be.
that?
It's gonna. I think it's gonna be too much then.
What's it called? Was it just the name of the
ammo
ability?
conservation.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not like forcing this down mid. I just want to like have an awareness of the decisions we're making. It takes 14 days to complete.
Yeah.
So that's
That's not happening.
yeah. So all right. Fine. It yeah. Technically there is.
We look forward
Oh,
to seeing your
okay.
progress.
I mean, I don't know. Oh yeah, if we get Asia, by the way, it does halve the cost of doing that upgrade.
Yeah, because
future
Asia
combat.
gives officer training school and foundry.
And if
Oh
we
no, Kato's still wounded, bro.
sure we can't delay this?
No shot. It'll hold on for 4 days.
Oh, I don't know, dude. I don't know how these missions work. That's very annoying.
Wait, hold on. Oh, wait, okay, no, hold on. Notes section on UFOpedia. This mission will happen not too long after confounding light in vanilla enemy unknown, blah, blah, blah. We're not doing that. In enemy within late May. The biggest danger will be how under-equipped your soldiers will be, particularly against the cyber disc. However, you can put this mission off for as long as you deem necessary, as the council will offer it to you every few days. This can allow wounded soldiers to be returned to active duty.
Oh, yeah, easy say no.
Okay, yeah, then we need to put our best foot forward on this. I think we just go spin the globe again and we wait for Kato to be ready before we even attempt this.
Yeah, but at minimum, that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah. So
Is there any conversation we want to have about? Do you want to force out? Okay, whether or not we're going to do Asia will decide whether or not I want to wait for this ammo conservation upgrade.
Like in terms of satellites?
If we're gonna if we want to rush Asia, then I would no problem. If we don't want to rush Asia, I think we should get the money together now. We should go negative to get 150 and get that project started. It will take 7 days because we have beam weapons.
I want to spin to the next thing that pops up before we make.
If you want to see if we can get 200 money from it.
But the problem is like pushing for ammo conservation is going to hurt future satellites because it's money that could be allocated to future satellites.
All right. Spin the globe. I get what you're saying. I was hesitating after I said it, and I'm like, fine, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Get
We
him
need a
out
new
of there.
project. Basic armor technology research credit earned. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not very good, but we just want to get him out of there. Okay, so
Precision lasers.
we could do precision lasers,
We kind of can't use our new sniper until we do it.
or we like start getting the ball rolling on like nav computer and UFO power source, which like we need to start doing at a certain point.
I'm fine with either. I'm not gonna want to use our new sniper until we get precision lasers.
I understand. It is
maybe-
another money cost though when we do get it. Like we will have to
Sure.
buy
Then
it.
we can keep her backbenched, and then we also don't have to decide which route we want to upgrade her.
I think it's fine right now to not use her. I think that our missions have been going well enough without having a sniper to use. So I'm gonna.
She's a good resource for later.
Yeah, I think we go nav computer.
Nav, I'm totally fine with that.
we're
Yeah.
going nav computer.
All right. Keep spinning the globe.
Yeah. Access
Lift. Yeah. Whatever. Carry on.
Yeah, I guess we'll carry. Hold on. Let's go. Just.
Do you want to you want to consider getting money to like force out something?
Oh, do we need to excavate this first?
Yeah, we have to excavate this team. You could actually do that. That'll cost like 30, right?
I don't know.
I think so. Very annoying. It doesn't tell us.
Yeah, it is kind of annoying, but I think that this is something that's worth doing because we want.
All right, cave excavation. I'll just look it up because for level 3 it will be 40.
40. I think we probably just dump a bunch of floater corpses.
You sure we don't need them?
I'll keep.
Put 2 thin men. Mostly floater, some thin men.
Okay, you know what? No, let's go even on them. Let's go even on them.
Yeah. All right. Okay, that's enough. Started the excavation project, and then yeah, that like immediately puts us into like that's gonna solve power concerns for a while.
Yeah, it's just that we'll have to worry about the actual cost it takes to build that facility.
Yeah, I know. We cannot risk missing getting our satellites up. I just want to remind us.
Yeah, that was a long amount of time. Okay, stealth
Satellite
satellites
Nexus is available.
and satellite nexus. That's what we need. We need satellite nexus and stealth satellites.
So what are those?
Let's go have a lookie. So if we go to the Foundry, stealth satellites is a project. We can't do it yet because we don't have enough NGs. Classic, not enough NGs. But
Okay, 20
cost
Illyrium,
150?
20 alloy, 3 UFO flight computers. So we actually really want to have flight computers.
so yeah, this is a failsafe that allows us to. It changes the odds of like of
Needing
enemy-
interceptors.
Well, not needing interceptors. It changes the odds of like UFOs discovering our satellites if we can't shoot them down in an interceptor skirmish. So it lowers the odds of that because
Oh, is that what happened last time? That we aborted the mission, but they failed. They didn't get the rule to find our satellites.
no, I think that was just a scripted battleship encounter because of how the story of
Gotcha.
that mission's
Yeah,
supposed to go.
don't. No stress. Okay, no worries. That's good.
And then we got build facilities.
Nexus, which is like a better satellite.
Yeah,
but
so we
probably
need
higher.
one uplink and one nexus to max out our satellite capabilities. So,
E power, 25 engineers, 250 bones.
yeah, and it needs
So-
2 flight computers as well.
All right. Well, we're not getting that out first. We're definitely getting the other satellite out first.
Yeah.
I'm fine to just sit on that. That's good to have. Did you start the next research on the?
I did not yet. So next research project. So we could go with power source.
I think we might as
Or
well. If we
laser.
just had a conversation about precision lasers, I'm fine with this.
Okay, we'll go with power source.
I'm fine to spin the globe, but I'd say 2 days is the maximum, is the minimum number of days I'm willing to have before we declare our satellites.
Okay, so we're council report in 6. I'm gonna keep eyes peeled on there. The moment it hits 2, we stop.
Yeah.
Excavation complete.
Good. Let's get out of here. And let's declare. All right. Commitment time. I'm currently oh yeah. All right. Go to launch satellite. Let's look at our money values. Let's go through each of them. So 180, 100. Okay.
I was gonna look at Europe because it has.
That's crazy. I was like, that's crazy. It goes left,
Sorry.
right on this. 180, 100, 50. What about Argentina and Brazil?
Are you really thinking Argentina, Brazil right now?
I want no. I thought we were just doing an overview. 70 and 80. Okay. So actually, Argentina, Brazil is not
Do you
bad.
want to check Nigeria as well?
Sure. Let's check it out.
All right, Nigeria has 100 to offer
85,
us.
honestly, but yeah, no region. So 100, 50, 80, just 80, yeah. Oh yeah, Japan's next, 100, yeah. 60. 60. Okay, I'm gonna make a pitch, which I don't know how you'll feel about.
Mhm.
That we just Russia, US, and just income focus for 2 of them.
Things are
As
definitely picking up
330
up.
additional
We'll
bones
have to
each month.
monitor our available resources carefully.
180, 100, 50, 100, 150, 80.
You're considering just
They're both.
focusing
They're
on
the
them?
same value.
They're the same total value if we do all 3 of them.
Yes.
But we would do the US. I feel bad about doing Canada, like Russian Canada, Mexico, because there's no panic benefit.
Yeah. Remember, we still have 2 days, so there's still a possibility that we hit a mission
Central here.
and
We can't
panic
take that risk.
increases.
No, we're tracking several contacts, but nothing like that.
We really
All
can't
right,
take
we'll
that
look into
risk. Because like, what are you gonna do? You're just spin the globe. If you want to go to the globe and let it slow spin for a minute, we can just talk over it while it slow spins.
It should just progress a little bit, like.
Yeah. Like this is what we're talking about, the base. Like,
Yeah.
I wish we could do 10 times this speed, but like often we get to 1 day and then it just goes like, oh, we're done. It's like it's not waiting till like the end of the day.
Mhm.
Sometimes they're finishing at like before their lunch break.
Sorry for bumping the mic. Okay, so here's the one benefit to going to NA is that even though
It's air and space. So the
yeah,
satellite
air and
boat.
space. So even though the monthly budget it affords us by having satellites there isn't actually any different from EU, the maintenance cost that gets saved on interceptors is effectively like
Oh, it
more.
affects the because we've got so air and space XCOM. So it affects the maintenance costs. Aircraft and aircraft weapons cost 50% less to purchase, build, and maintain.
Yeah, and maintain. So it affects the maintenance cost.
Okay, that's pretty big.
Which
So how much is that? How much are we spending on maintenance costs right now?
I cannot recall.
Can you show us how many interceptors we have?
We have 4.
And one of them is a fire. Or no, all of them are Sky Rangers. What are the language?
They're all Ravens.
They're all Ravens,
Yeah.
which means right now it's 20 a month, so we'd be gaining an additional 40 bones by getting the continent.
However, we would need to staff interceptors for NA. If we
Like
did,
we need to buy more.
so we would need to order 2 additional interceptors and take on an additional 20 total cost, because it would be, half.
So
the
we'd be
cost.
losing 20 this month and gaining 20 every other month. Is the net effective air and space. But regardless, we would have to. Actually, I guess we wouldn't necessarily need extras. Asia already has 2 interceptors, so like, does that mean that we can? How many satellites can we get up with 2 interceptors? I guess is the question.
What do you mean? How many satellites can we get?
Like, aren't we I don't get the rules of these interceptors. What's the ratio? Because you said we needed 2 for North America, so I don't know why we would need 2.
In case we come across like a bigger ship, we would need to do 2.
Oh, you're not saying
passes.
we need it. You're saying you would recommend it.
Yes, I think for safety's sake.
Gotcha. Yeah, I agree with that for safety's sake. It's just that there's a big difference.
Yeah,
between
because
those, okay.
like at this stage we really don't want something power creeping our interceptors and then blowing our satellites.
Yeah. Okay, let's consider. Go back to the screen. Here. So Japan, India, Australia is net what? The 220 for those?
Launch satellite.
This game does not understand the average income of most of these nations.
So yeah, 60
India being
100.
60
yeah,
is crazy.
it's kind of funny. So that's
Okay.
That's 220.
This is also engineering. We should that is a factor.
Yeah, we get engineers from that. We get
So-
engineers from NA as well. It's only scientists.
Dude, no panic bonus from Canada and Mexico feels so bad. What's the South America bonus?
Interrogations and autopsies are done immediately. They have no time constraint.
And 2 satellites is I see. It's 1 and 1. It's not like go to Mexico. Yeah, so it's additive. Okay, gotcha.
The aliens are definitely persistent. Whatever it is they're doing, they're not giving up without a fight.
I think the no panic benefit from satellites feels really bad. So personally, I would advocate to not do the North America triple.
Mm-hmm.
And if that means that we don't want any in North America, so we don't have to protect the U.S. satellite, I'm more okay with that. I'm actually open to splitting it between the rich European and Asian countries to maximize our Euro-Asian income.
Yeah,
And then we don't need new
The problem with
interceptors.
that is that Asia isn't actually panicking except for in Australia.
And Australia is poor, right?
Yeah, Australia gives 60.
Oh, man.
Like if we are
okay,
getting money, we might just like go Europe. It's the most balanced option between panic management and money gain.
Yeah, and we already have stuff there, and like you said, we don't need any new interceptors, which means that we don't have any upfront costs from the satellites themselves, which is nice. And it means that like next month, I mean, what we really want to do is we want to take that money and immediately turn it into new satellites, and then immediately drop 3 more satellites next month.
Yeah, the problem
that's what
is that is not going to happen. We have to build the uplink, and then we have to manufacture the satellites, which as we remember before,
well,
it's going to take a long
in
time.
that case, given that fact that we're not going to just flip another thing, I'm more inclined to be like
This
money pill,
technology is
like
incredible.
U.S.
Weapons in
Russia.
particular. I don't know what
And-
we're gonna do with this stuff once
and
the
take the
aliens
risk
are
of the U.S. one going down. I guess is what I'm really saying.
But then we leave one of our European places at 4 panic.
Oh, I see what you're saying, because you're saying that like
We
if I
can't,
did,
yeah, we can't take U.S. and Russia without having either UK or France stuck at 4.
That's true. That is true. So you're advocating for. How are UK, Russia, and France the same as US, Canada, and Mexico? It's just because US is so stacked that it's like
It's
yeah,
just because like
compensating.
Mexico's like Mexico.
Nothing, and
yeah,
US is so stacked.
yeah, and then like Russia's like comparable to that.
Dude, US is so good though.
Prototype testing.
All right. I don't think it's the perfect solution for a variety of reasons. One of which is also that we're only getting scientists from Europe.
Mm-hmm.
But I need to make some compromise.
How many? So we know we're gonna get like what is it? 2 engineers for doing gangplank.
Yeah.
We have 15. We're gonna get 1 from having China covered.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. I think we need to make a decision.
Yeah, I think we're running out of
So,
time.
I mean, I truthfully, I think that we'd be risking it to go for a second mission tonight at this point. But if it's like a quick one, we
If
can
it's
try
like
it,
abductions or like a UFO crash, maybe.
yeah, but I don't think we need to rush it out the door. You know.
Yeah, I don't think if we get gangplank popping up again, I don't think we take it tonight.
So I think that let's go to that page and let's just commit. Let's make our judgment.
Okay,
call.
so blurt out your judgment call right now.
Blurt it out.
Blurt it out. Blurtma.
My true blurtma is let one European nation stay at 4 panic and go money pilled, and let US be technically at risk, but I think that we build 1 interceptor for it. I mean, if the satellite gets attacked, it's Garbanzo regardless.
I think.
Okay, actually, hold on.
I think
hold
we
on.
have to staff. My blurtma is I think we have to staff Europe. I think we go with that.
God, I feel so bad to staff Europe to like when we already have Europe bonus.
I know that like we don't get the bonus, but like in the interest of the panic of weighing panic versus
Are you really
money.
using our tracking terminal to play civilization?
Is there any world where we can force like an assurance of getting additional satellites next month?
I think because of the manufacture time of the facility plus the actual satellites themselves, I don't think it's possible. Can you build satellites without actually being able to be eligible to deploy them?
I think so, but maybe I'm wrong. Because we have money, so that's why it's not letting us.
Can't really test it.
We can test it in 2 days.
Yeah.
Okay. I will live with Europe. It's still pretty good money, even if it's not perfect money, and it's a lot of money compared to nothing.
Okay.
And I get what you're saying, and not having to build extra interceptors is nice. If at this point, if North America is not in danger next time we have satellites, I will push for Asia just to again save us on interceptors. We kind of don't want to go into the Americas until we're ready to like beef up our interceptor squadron.
I think like right now, like the most we do to increase the efficacy of our interceptors is get 2 laser cannons and staff 1 interceptor on each continent with a laser cannon, and that's it. I don't think we do anything further.
All right, click the buttons.
Okay.
Give us Europe. Scientists are the way. We are not going to have no engineers though. It's so bad.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, but I think we just gotta...
So we're committing to building a workshop if it comes to this.
Yeah, if push comes to shove. So
We might have to. I mean, oh god. Hold on. Is there an argument? I know I'm pussyfooting.
Decision. He's undecisioning me. Go ahead.
No. Stay on that screen. Stop tapping out. You're killing me. Alright. What is the income total of the poor Asia? Give us Japan, India,
220.
Russia, 220, and that's compared to like over 300 for North America or Europe for the Ranger.
Yeah, it's like was that 330? 100, 150, 80? Yeah, that would be like 330.
If we did North America, if, how many engineers are we actually getting? Are we getting over the threshold of what we
One per
need?
month.
One additional per month?
One per month, yeah.
And Germany and China are giving us, we're only getting one engineer total.
China gives us one because it's Asia. That's
okay. Then yeah, lock in Europe. At that point, we're so far away from the engineer threshold.
UK.
The beast
launch.
mode, yeah, you just do it, yeah.
Satellite launched.
France.
2 panic down.
Launch.
France poor.
Satellite launched.
Russia
poor.
Mania.
I can only
Launch.
imagine the brave new world will face if the aliens succeed.
Funny
in their
achievement.
efforts.
Thank you, game. Okay. So, let's just pray that we don't have some kind of panic uptick in Australia.
It would be very annoying, but I mean,
Spin?
yeah. The satellites aren't operational over Russia yet.
Our intelligence
That's
sources
fine. The
indicate
panic
that
went down.
Previously unknown
So did we get the money?
I'm pretty sure, yeah, because it
organization
said on that
undermine
screen that we get
XCOM
plus
field
money.
Operations. We believe this group harbors some misguided sympathies for the invaders.
Okay, so we've had a mission like this. This is a Civ mission.
Technology and artifacts critical to your
Yeah.
efforts. Early
Oh
reports
man,
indicate
XCOM
this
missions require you to
organization
staff
calls
some guy with a
itself
pistol
Exalt.
though.
We trust you will isolate the
Like
source
just a
of this
pistol?
new
Yeah, like
threat
just a
and
pistol.
eliminate it.
What the fuck is that for?
Commander,
Why?
The
Why
Council
would
has
we do
provided
that?
some additional resources to help us deal with these traitors. We can begin scanning for additional Exalt
Yeah.
I like how
cell
Bradford
locations
said
and launch
traitors. He
covert
felt like he was
operations
making some
to disrupt their
commentary.
activity via the Situation Room.
You can launch covert operations. Exalt operation research hack.
Okay, we have 5. Wait, what? Research time lost 5 days. Data backup 0%. Total time lost 5 days. Exalt information warfare has corrupted research data.
We just
What does this
started.
mean?
Go to situation room?
We might as well go to it, but if we have to do it right this second, it's gonna be very annoying. Operates with cells. Initiate covert ops missions. Neutralize individual cells. Eliminating these cells will recover intel. You need to locate Exalt. Exalt are not always visible. Purchase an intel scan. Shut the fuck up. Purchase an intel scan? What is this microtransaction shit? All right. Fine. Continue. So there are now Exalt, which is in China. Uh-oh.
Classic.
All
I
right, so-
don't actually know anything about how we're supposed to deal with this.
Can we? I don't know. Like, I wanted to get to the end of the month. I mean, I guess there's no reason to not to sort of. Can we look at the mission? Like, if we haven't gone on the mission until we. 2 soldiers infiltrate Exalt cell. You can select recover vital intel. Okay. Available for extraction. A special tactical mission. Pistols, technology, and foundry upgrades may be useful. Cover operators with powerful and mission ability. Exalt com hack. You
Patch
can
that
find
through.
Exalt com radio.
No. We're here to track alien activity,
Okay.
not investigate haunted houses.
Are ineligible for covert ops duty. We got so many fucking heavies.
Yeah.
This is very annoying.
Yeah, it is. And it's a pretty bad timing to see it.
Yeah. Okay. I'd say hit continue, but so how many soldiers can we get? Can you go back? Can we see like everyone? I actually was gonna say that there's a high chance we send a sniper out and we have that conversation. Her aim at 96 will be probably helpful. Also,
But is it suicide? Because we don't have pistol tech.
yeah, I mean, this is very annoying. That's like the first time the pistols matter. Can we delay this? Can we like? Do we have to shoot this out the door?
I would like to see about that.
Exalt.
Covert operation.
Exalt. Agenda. Yeah, whatever. That's. Okay.
The cell is exposed for 2 to 7 days depending on the difficulty level. There's 2 types of missions. Data recovery and extraction. 10 different maps. No melds. No way to know which type of covert mission you'll have before the operative.
It said 7 to 10 days.
2 to 7 days, depending on
2
difficulty.
to 7. What's the cost of failure? So we know.
Um. So do you want cost of failure for the mission? Because what it's saying here is the first thing you do is you deploy the covert operative, and 7 days later you do their extraction through a tactical mission. If the tactical mission is ignored after the XCOM soldier is inserted to the covert op, the operative will be lost as KIA. And if
how many soldiers are we sending?
If the covert mission is a failure, the exalt cell will disappear and go to hiding in a new country.
How many soldiers are we sending?
It says covert operative singular.
Oh my god, that may explain why we didn't have like a screen for it. So we're gonna have one soldier that's gonna go on like a stealth mission to escape. Like, might be a Jiwoo mission. What the hell is going on with these exalt? All right, so out of curiosity, what would it take for us to get a fancy pistol?
I remember when all we heard about were flying saucers.
It's okay. We're not on a time crunch because we are just like in management sim mode for the night. So let's do this right.
So first things first is the best pistol is plasma, but we'd have to do a big hefty research project to do that. So
why don't we look at the numbers instead of just talking about it? Why don't we go to research?
Well, because I don't know if I'd have to stop what we're doing to go do that.
You can't even look at the other ones.
Why
don't we
begin a new research project? This will halt progress on the project you are currently researching.
Listen, I shit on this game a lot. I can't imagine it's that bad where if you click change, it will automatically be like, whoops, you've canceled everything.
Okay.
Plasma pistol research would be 20 days, not an option. Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know. Okay.
The other
so
thing
then instead, we're talking about making the best pistol we can right now,
which is beam, which affects it so that the beam pistol changes it to be that your damage goes from 1 to 2 to 1 to 3.
Still probably important if it's gonna be their only weapon. For eight bones, yeah.
And in addition, we can discuss improved pistol, but that's pretty darn hefty.
Weapon fragments and engineers and 75. I'd love to not do improved pistol.
Mm-hmm.
I'd love to. Can we spin the clock for like a quarter of a day and just get to the council report?
I think we should be able to get away with that.
Yeah.
Incoming transmission.
Commander,
Bye bye Nigeria. Sorry.
One of our members has chosen to discontinue.
You took a big hit for the team last.
I can't believe they lasted a month.
Yeah.
Like of just being like they're molding, but they're too embarrassed to leave with the rest of Africa at the same time.
Are of serious concern.
Okay, so big money. One engineer.
This past month, Commander. However, we still believe there is room for improvement in your efforts.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
okay, I'm not molding. We gotta see. It's fine.
Remember, we will
Okay, so we have money. I think let's pay $8 right away.
I appreciate your efforts to support the research team, Commander.
So
I've
we
already
want
put
to
the
do
new
one.
recruits to work
I
in the
think
lab.
so, right? Like for $8, I just want to give our whoever we send a fighting chance.
Okay, I really wish I had more information on like what to expect in this mission.
Yeah, me too. I mean,
Okay, so I guess manufacture one of these.
okay, the first post about them is, are XCOM missions always so fucking hard?
XCOM missions or covert mission.
Exalt missions. That's what they're
Oh,
called.
that's a great sign.
Yeah. More or less. Yeah, like they're pretty gimmick mappy by the look of it. The late game, they're very easy, it sounds like, but the early game, they're very hard.
Exalt never progresses beyond laser weaponry.
Yeah.
They're a comparatively easy way to get soldier experience compared to endgame aliens. Late game, you can become almost Exalt proof by having enough labs to neutralize research hacks, enough income to make sabotage inconsequential, and responding to propaganda operations to bring the panic level down.
Also, there's $150 reward of non-researchable gear that you get for beating the mission.
For the first covert mission that you do?
It looks like for all of them.
For all of them.
No, no, I lied. I can't tell if it's for the first or for all of them, but it's definitely going to be for the first as well.
Okay, so this is Exalt Cell. -1 panic to the country that has the Exalt Cell removed.
It says squad, by the way, like on this. So I think that there's one operative that goes in and has a pistol, and then we get a team that goes in as well.
2 types.
But whoever we send in on their own probably isn't going to have armor and is only going to have a pistol, so they're going to be in danger. Unless you just want to send Jiwoo in as a sacrificial pistol wielder.
And then covert data recovery.
Do you mind if I like take a short look at like what the gist of it is?
Oh, I
assume you don't
like
mind.
the missions?
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
go
what
ahead.
they're
That's what I've been trying to read right now. I've been trying
Okay.
to
Well, I
figure
just
out-
figured the easiest thing. I just looked up a Let's Play and just like, okay, yeah, they go in with a full squad, and then there's one guy with a pistol who like spawns in the middle of the base. And honestly, more likely than not, that guy who spawns in the middle of the base, you just don't really use him for actual combat. But the guy who's in the middle of the base, I see. The guy who's in the middle of the base has the easiest time to get to certain areas, and those areas allow you to disable enemy weapons for a turn if you can get to them. So you can just like shut down the enemy for a turn. Also, you more or less spawn like mid-combat.
Interesting.
Like, it's a little bit annoying.
There are 2 mission types, by the way. I don't know which one you're looking at. You said there's hacking in the one that what like do you know what the objective of that mission was?
No, I don't know. It just says Exalt. I can try and figure it out. All right, what is the one that we're set up for? Oh, hold on, I just saw it. Extraction Squad.
Okay, so is that covert extraction?
I don't know. I'm really trying my best to do it. No. The where I'm looking doesn't have it available.
You don't see anything on screen that lists the mission objectives for what?
No, I don't, because it's only like the video is starting with the extraction, like Like operative ready, operative is ready for extraction. That's the very first thing I see about the mission. Oh, hold on. Covert data recovery.
Oh, oh wait, it's data recovery?
Yeah, Operation Devil's Night is that's the full text.
I think that's a randomly generated thing. But data recovery's objectives are prevent Exalt from hacking our encoder so as to stop them learning the transmitter's location. If that fails, protect data transmitter until Exalt.
So what's the one that we're doing?
There's no way to know.
Gotcha. Okay, well, regardless, it looks like we're gonna get a team. Like, it's not gonna just be one character.
Okay, then let's have a conversation about that. Whoops, that's
Okay,
the wrong menu.
so, I mean, do they get items? Can we go to the send page and see if they get items? Because that will determine if I want to send like a grenade person. Okay, you get 1 item or 2? Is that 2? Yeah, 2 items. So we could send somebody who's got like deep pockets if we wanted to have them be a grenade unit.
Yeah, we could do that. So let's consider that is
So that's
not...
Marina or Malikov if we were gonna do that.
Definitely don't have Kato go. What does Guzman have again?
Things are definitely picking up out there. We'll have to monitor our available resources.
Can't use
carefully.
heavies, by the way.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. No
So,
Malikov, no Marina.
Yeah, no deep pockets allowed.
Love that. Do you have to reload pistols?
They don't have to be reloaded.
That gives a reason to use Martinez if you want to use him as an Overwatch bot. He also can bring a med kit and save himself out of a jam.
6 health is rough.
Oh yeah, no, oh yeah, that's right. No bonuses. I'm honestly kind of leaning towards the Jiwoo direction. If they get no resources, then like, in my eyes,
Central here. No, we're tracking several contacts, but nothing like that. All right, we'll look into it.
Problem about Jiwoo is that the aim is going to be
no,
very,
yeah, grenade is her only weapon. Like, she has 2 grenades, and otherwise she's a sacrificial lamb who's just there to like try and get to the disable weapon point.
Yeah, you just can't you can't really do this mission because the Exalt guys are supposed to have beam weapons, which means that they could just one-shot the operative.
But yeah, if they're gonna one-shot somebody, I'd rather it be
The aliens are
Jiwoo.
definitely persistent.
Yeah,
Whatever it is they're doing.
we would have to bring a
they're not
a
giving up
decently
without a
strong
fight.
team to take care of them on the extraction.
I'm okay with
but-
that. I think the strong team is a lot more doable than the operative.
Okay, so do we just bring 2 frags at this point?
I'm open to it. I mean, how much HP would a vest give her?
7.
Up to 7.
Yeah, I did. She'd get. Wait, why is her HP not going?
Does it not have an impact? I mean, if it doesn't, then she's fragging it up. But
Okay, I guess it doesn't.
but Exalt, what is it called? Nanofiber vest.
Yeah, just. Can you not put that on?
This new technology is incredible. The weapons in particular.
I don't know.
I don't know what we're going to do with this stuff once the aliens are gone.
Thank you, Bradford.
It doesn't say anything about it that I can see.
Well, do you just want to say screw it? And worst case scenario is we lose fresh meat and 8 monies.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's because what Jiwoo's value is $15.
What's going on down there?
She's a new unit.
Yeah,
Tell those guys
$15
we
from
can't have
the
them
amount
bringing
it
down the
costs
walls
to
in the name of
manufacture her
prototype
weapon.
testing.
Yes, but we don't want to intentionally kill her on the mission because she is in a position that could help the other units.
Yeah.
Although I will be honest that for this mission I might be explosive build.
Yeah,
I might just be like,
fine
we
with
load
that.
in and we heavy shoot.
I mean, I honestly would care more about the possibility of being able to get Jiwoo on her feet and survive this, complete the mission, than any kind of loot that would drop from killing the enemies and not exploding them.
Yeah.
So, do we just want to send Operative on mission?
I think this is Jiwoo's time to shine.
Jiwoo,
I think we're giving her this is
07,
her chance.
Salute, this is your chance to break out. This is your breakout opportunity.
What do we do if she like comes back and she's like will
Are
to
you
survive?
using our tracking terminal to place
Then, you know,
civilization?
it's time to give her the shotgun and let her go to town, you know?
All right, send Jiwoo. Let's send her out.
Here we go. You've got this, Jiwoo.
Let's go, Jiwoo.
Deployed to disrupt XCOM
Alright,
in
she has been
China.
deployed.
Let's go, Jiwoo.
Godspeed.
Okay, we have $377.
Yep.
Let's talk about what we want to front load costs for.
Okay, so we've got.
so-
Let's just go down the list here. So, are there any items that we like that we could?
Currently, we have a conversation about more heavy weapons, which can happen, like based on who we want to send out on the next mission. But I think we save that decision till last second because there's no production time.
Yeah. We could talk about laser cannons.
So we'd have to reduce one for each interceptor. Is that right?
We'd have to. So, what I was thinking is we produce one laser cannon per continent that we have interceptor station at. So we have one interceptor with missiles, and the other one has laser cannon.
I'm pretty flexible on that. That would hypothetically be 26 bones. Is that right? 28.
28 per cannon. So it's slightly over 50.
Okay.
And let's.
I'm not opposed to
Let's
it.
just kind of work that into a budget that we're thinking of. So we have.
Yeah. So we're
Steam.
okay. So currently we said we want to spend what's it called? 56 on that if we did it.
So this is 200 for the thermo generator, which is our would be power that we would need to do, right?
Yeah. There's no way for us to get that down long term. So that is just
Yeah.
simply what the cost of it is.
Yeah, that is the cost of running a facility.
Okay.
So we can build the satellite Nexus or uplink, but we want to probably do uplink because the engineer
cost
is lower.
efficiency.
Yeah, 100.
immediate.
So those two facilities would run us 300 between the two.
If we built power generator and that, I
Yeah.
mean that's immediately putting us to our budget, and we haven't even built satellites, which are 65 each.
Yeah, and do we want to take a look and see if we can, like, manufacture satellites preemptively?
Oh yeah, let's take a look if we can, hypothetically.
So
Commander, our current satellite uplink facilities are at full capacity.
it doesn't
We should
say
build
I
additional
can't.
uplinks as soon as possible to allow for new satellite deployment.
Yeah, I mean, if we were gonna do anything, we can't launch it, but we could probably build it. Okay, hold on. Scroll up and down the quantity. Oh,
Oh, wait.
Commander, our current satellite
okay, yeah.
uplink
The
facilities
time
are
does
at
not
full
change.
capacity.
So
We
yeah,
should
we
build
definitely would
additional
want
uplinks as soon
to
as possible to
build
allow for new
3
satellite
and then
deployment.
uplink if we were gonna do this.
Mm-hmm.
We would be spending all of our money just to do these items, and we would need to get the 150 from the mission or scrounge up money otherwise.
Yeah. The one thing that is
That would be every dollar we have to do those 3
yeah,
actions.
the one thing is that we are blocked by the engineers we have, right? So that's going to put a delay in which
Timer.
we can manufacture some kind of solution to getting the money that we need. To
That's
build
true,
the
but we would
uplink.
want to start satellites soon because they are 20 days to get ready.
Yeah, no, I
we
think
want to get
I
them
think
up by the end of the month.
if we are approaching this position, potentially the most efficient way to do it is manufacture three satellites immediately, and then react based on how the money comes out, whether or not we want to do power uplink, because we could still We can still slot
We could do
uplink
yeah,
without the power. It's just that we're forced the next building to do as the power.
I would actually much rather that, if I'm honest. Then we have money options to decide our next building afterwards, because it will only take a couple days to get the thermo generator up, right?
I'm uncertain. Thermo
generator. It is production time 8 days, 4 days with advanced construction, so 8 days.
Yeah, 8 days, and the up.
It's $23 a month to keep it up.
Satellite uplink is 14 days to build.
So satellite uplink is more of a time crunch, and our satellites are more of a time crunch. I personally would just do the 2 satellite actions immediately. And to be honest, I'm actually pretty open to doing the laser cannons immediately as well.
Well, 1 satellite action, because we can't start building the uplink yet.
No. Wait, what?
We can't build the uplink because we don't have the engineers.
Oh, we can't even build the
yeah, we can't start building the uplink yet because.
I misunderstood. You're saying. Oh.
So what? Here's what I'm saying.
So we need a workshop to even do it.
Yes, if we wanted to do it like ASAP, we'd have to do a workshop. But the problem with doing workshop is that we then need power once we do workshop. Yeah. So, what the potential like workshop-less solution is to try to see if we can scrounge together the engineers to
through a mission.
Yeah, through missions between like.
We have to get them in the next like 8 days.
Yeah, like in the next 8 days or so, something like that. Because otherwise, the cost that we need to use to support this move is going to go up a lot. Because we either need to build thermo generator for 200 or excavate and do another power generator somewhere higher on the like the area. Like
I mean, if we were going to do it, we'd do thermo because we just like. We technically have the money. It just means that we also don't really have any resources to get new guns or any other additional upgrades that we might see fit.
Because like the thing about doing thermo is like thermo's gonna happen at some point, but like.
No, I mean, listen. If we're doing more power, I'm gonna push for thermo. I'll just be straight up with that.
I like
building another power is like it's. There, we don't have a nice space for it carved out right now.
It would have to be excavated here.
Actually, I wouldn't say that. I would say we put it next to where the thermo would go.
You could, but you don't get an immediate like bonus for that.
No, but you get just the basic power bonus. If you were gonna do a power generator, I'd do it there, and then when the thermo goes in, it will shoot up.
That would be +6 power, right? Also, the adjacency bonus, like beside the thermo, is no different than the adjacency bonus beside like a regular power gen.
Yeah, I know.
Because like,
I'm just saying that I don't think it's worth excavating another spot just to put the power in a different location. I'd rather keep the money right now because we have short-term money issues. All right, okay. If in 5 days we get engineers, something happens, we get engineers, which I think is very unlikely because it would have to be before our covert ops pretty much triggers.
We know.
Yeah, actually, that's pretty much what we're waiting for. We're waiting for it to see if covert ops triggers. And that's going to be our decision, our inflection point.
Well, also, we know that Gangplank can be run. So if we do run Gangplank and we succeed, that's 2 NGs right there. So it's
so we need 2 more on top of what we have.
It's mostly a matter of if we can find an NG source that if Gangplank pops up, because it's supposed to pop up every few days, right? So it should pop up sometime in the next like.
Okay, so live in this hypothetical with me. Go into the build by items or whatever you want, like the facilities. Okay. Right now, workshop gives engineers. Does anything else give engineers directly?
No, it's just workshop.
And this just does. And what does it benefit of workshop? Sorry.
5 NGs, and it gives an adjacency bonus.
Boundary projects and facilities. Okay.
Or requires.
So we'd just be doing it for we'd be paying 65 for 5 NGs and wasting 3 power.
Yeah.
That's really what we'd be doing.
Yeah.
If we cut out the middleman.
Yeah. And so if we're
The thing is that we would need power before we start uplink, or we need engineers before we start uplink.
we need
So
engineers and power if we so we need engineers and
We
workshop
can-
with all
we
the
can't
engineers, but
wait.
then create a problem with power.
We can't wait, because if we wait, then what's going to happen is we're going to not have the engineers to get the workshop to start the uplink. Like either we execute now, I think, or we don't at all. Which is an option. I'm not like writing that off.
So let's just talk about this from a budget standpoint. What do you think is the most budget-friendly thing for us to do?
The most budget-friendly thing to do?
Yeah, and get this plan done in a way that it is done quickly. Because I get what you're saying about thermogenerator, but if we're making a push for workshop, I think we do power generator for now to fund the energy cost of workshop, and we can do it beside where we're gonna put the thermogenerator if you want. Because
Workshop? Okay. If we're talking solely about cost efficiency right now, sat uplink is the action that can wait the longest period of time before being executed, because it can't be done.
Yeah, we can't do it.
Thermogenerator, if we're planning on doing any facilities other than sat up, thermogenerator and or power facility are mandatory.
Yeah, we need one of them.
I think that the right choice, looking at all of our options, is to put a power facility where you're currently hovering, to start a workshop, and then do sat uplink.
Okay, I agree with that. I think that's probably like it's
that's the best of our mix of options.
Yeah, because thermogenerator's nice, but its upfront cost is a bit much right now for what we're working with.
Yeah, because what workshop is doing is we're paying an insurance fee to guarantee that we are going to have more satellites at the end of the month.
And this cost, so this is workshop's gonna take 8 days to do. We can
So,
start it immediately.
We have to start workshop immediately, and we have to start power immediately.
And
So
start building the 3 satellites as well.
And start building the 3 satellites immediately.
Yeah, and
so
then,
that's going to be like more than half our budget. I mean, it's actually going to be like 70% of our budget.
Yeah.
Right there.
So it would be so build satellites here.
Yeah, so it's 195.
Our current satellite uplink facilities are at full capacity. We should
So
build
yeah,
additional uplinks as soon
195
as
there.
possible to allow for new satellite
Yeah,
deployments.
And
it was 65 for a workshop, right?
So workshop is 65.
So 260.
Power generator.
And power generator 60, so 320.
320.
So yeah, so we're spending 320 to execute this plan, and if we wanted to, we still have enough to laser cannon.
Yeah. And then satellite uplink only costs actually 100. That's not that much.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, yeah, I think that's probably what we do. I think we do power generator here. We could do the workshop like right here, so we have adjacency flexibility with these areas. And then we start building.
Are workshops a good facility type?
Are they a good facility type?
Like, okay, what other facility types other than power and satellite uplink and workshop are there? Is there another one, or is that all of them?
So we have like some production facilities, but we're probably just gonna end up squaring them away to the sides because they don't need adjacency bonuses really. Like.
Okay, so then yeah, in that case, I agree with that workshop position. Then yeah, I was just making sure of that.
Because we can kind of just best adapt it because it's adjacency.
Okay, I'm down to start those projects. So we're gonna immediately start workshop, and we're gonna immediately start power.
First thing first, though.
Well, sorry, yeah.
We do satellites that we can confirm that we can manufacture them without having the space to deploy them.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Okay, submit order.
We should build additional uplinks as soon
Okay,
as possible
perfect.
to
It
allow
lets
for
us
new
do that.
satellite deployments.
All right.
And then,
or at least they'll take our money.
Yeah, so they'll take our money. Thank goodness. And then we want to do
power for the non-thermo power.
Yeah,
which is like the last power that's not thermo I want to build.
Power generator here.
Yeah, which will give us 6 power, which is enough. Yeah.
Okay. Boom. ETA 5 days. And then we go here. We say we want a workshop.
Yeah.
And then we begin construction.
10 days. 10
days.
ugh.
So not 8, 10.
That's ugly. Can we confirm that satellite uplink is 20?
What do you mean 20?
We
Like,
think. Oh, sorry.
the
it's
amount of
14, it's
NGs you
14.
mean?
No. It's 14 days for satellite uplink.
Yeah, it's 14.
Okay, so then yeah, we're still within our time budget. That's fine. Yeah, 10 days is fine. Okay.
Workshop, begin construction.
Yeah. Okay. So now we are waiting for workshop to be done. Once we're or if we get blessed with engineers somehow. And then once workshop is done, we will build satellite uplink immediately, which will get us satellite ready for end of month. Do you want to get laser cannons as well? We're anticipating $150 if we can win the next mission, which we kind of have to do because if we fail this mission with Jiwoo and crew, we'll be in shit anyways. So do you want to get laser cannons already, just to help mitigate some issues?
Yeah, I think that we probably could go
I think
for
so.
this.
Laser or Phoenix? Is there a difference?
Laser's the better one.
Okay, then yeah, let's get 2 laser cannons and try and protect our satellite areas.
Okay, submit order.
Okay, and those are immediately available?
Yeah, I suppose so. So we go to
So we should
hangar,
put them up.
ship list, and then let's edit loadout. Give it the laser cannon.
Yeah. 24 hours till combat ready, but...
And then we go to you, edit loadout, laser cannon.
Okay, I'm happy with this.
Yeah, this feels.
We're down to one. We literally got our monthly check and then spent all but $1.
Yeah, we spent our whole paycheck on our Clash of Clans village.
It's okay. I mean, like, we're functionally guaranteed the satellites, so like next month we will have more income. Wait, what's this? Satellites almost operational.
There's just so much stuff here. It's very funny to look at.
So we can, yeah. So 6 days covert operation procs. Let's spin the globe until that procs, and we might get a mission before then, but we're probably not. We're probably just gonna.
Okay, we get
Okay.
abduction.
Okay. Not the end of the world.
So we got.
Let's view them.
Yeah, let's
Commander,
view
we're tracking several reported abductions
Argentina
via the
for
hologlobe.
money.
I've got the coordinates locked in.
Okay.
Canada, it can be easily skipped.
Yeah. Another sniper.
Okay, so this is an interesting.
No
like,
engineers, so we actually are rewarded for not banking on that.
Yeah.
So okay, so we are almost encouraged to not take the sniper, right?
But I think at this point our decision is between Argentina or Japan. I don't think we take Canada. The thing about taking
Because we want to do North America next, what you're saying. So we want North America to go up.
Well, what I'm saying is that like if we skip Japan, then Australia maxes panic. If we skip Argentina, then Argentina maxes panic. If we skip Canada, no one in NA maxes panic.
Okay.
Let me take us to
Australia. Yeah. Okay. So right now it's just Australia at risk, and it's just Argentina at risk of shooting up. I mean, the safer choice then, therefore, is to take Japan because less total panic goes up.
Yes, because if we don't take Japan,
Argentina is 2 countries versus 4. Asia. So I think we're pretty locked in on Japan just from that. And Japan was sniper then. So we're getting another
yeah,
sniper.
it would be another sniper if that was the mission that we selected.
Now we fight for the very survival.
Which is honestly my least favorite of the reward available, but
yeah, it is for me as well. The only other thing is like if we
want to commit to Asia.
Yeah, if we commit to Asia, then we can say that that is our our defense mechanism for Australia.
And then we do have money, and money. I mean, money is useful. Today, money is useful.
Yeah.
Presumably by the end of the month, our money issues are going to be largely dealt with.
Yeah, I sure hope so. They're both very difficult.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be 2 mutons and a bunch of floaters were on the very difficult. So that's our reference point. Okay, so Sniper Lieutenant. Yeah, I think I am generally incentivized to say, let Canada go. Let's plan to save North America as our current intent. But if we choose not to, we could always save Argentina and do Canada and the U.S. if we want to do money focused at the end of the month.
Yeah.
What's your thought?
What does this 200 afford us the opportunity to do?
I mean, the main thing is we can ensure that we'll get all of our upgrades of our weapons. It would mean that we could potentially start looking at stuff like officer school and stuff like that have been like currently offloaded until later.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I will say, like, we are getting to a point that 4 units going on each mission is like low. It's frustrating.
I actually think we've been doing pretty well for
our missions. We've been doing well,
Yeah.
but like I think that we just need to keep having that awareness.
It is possible to just never take that upgrade because they made a funny achievement to beat a classic campaign without taking that upgrade. That's not a bit. That's a thing in the game. So I do expect that to be possible.
I think that as annoying as it is, as annoying as it is, I think that Japan is just the right choice. Because I do not want to go up on all of Asia panic levels.
Yeah.
And 200 is not worth that much to us today, and we can't take the scientists because we want to satellite North America.
Yeah, the scientists are definitely not worth it. We're stacked on scientists right now.
So yeah, I think that we're pretty guaranteed to go to Japan, just like Yakuza.
Yeah, that is looking like it's gonna be the case.
Argentina also was higher than Australia in terms of income if we end up wanting to split our satellite focus at the end of the month.
Yeah, I feel a little bit bad about letting panic rise in here because we don't really have any incentive to deploy satellites to help with that area.
Where you're saying
in South America.
Well, as I said, I think that it's a very valid strategy to go to Japan now, and then at the end of the month, go United States, Canada, Argentina as our satellite locations.
United States, Canada, Argentina. Oh, that's gonna be a lot of interceptors, though.
I know, but we're gonna have funds at the end of it, and then like we kind of want to start protecting all of our assets and interceptors. Yeah, I mean, I think that's a later decision, but I think that Japan now is kind of a no-brainer.
Okay, we'll do Japan now.
I mean, it's risky and it's frustrating, but we do also always have the option of just being like, rip South America as well.
Also, I'm gonna instate an executive order. Kato does not get deployed
Because we want him.
because we need him ready for the next pop-up for Gangplank.
Fine. That's fine. I want also a good squad to be ready for the covert extraction, which is going to be a heavy one. So
Yeah.
I don't want to overinvest heavies in this one.
Yeah, so I think Kato's probably gonna sit out for a while. He's done great work in this playthrough.
I
so
think
far.
there's an
We'll need him ready.
oh wait, hold on. We don't have sniper bullets, so we don't want to use Gabriella. So
Yeah, we don't have the sniper or laser.
so okay, we've knocked out a lot of possibilities. Do you want to send Guzman and Martin and keep like leveling up our low guys to spread out the love?
Yeah, we could do that.
Wait, is Jiwoo available? I saw her at the bottom.
On covert.
Oh, on covert. Okay, yeah. Okay, so with those two set, I'm pretty flexible with everybody else, whoever we want to take. If we want to stack heavies on the, actually, to be honest, I kind of want to send Martinez on the covert ops mission, because I think that smoke grenade might be helpful if there's a bunch of low aim enemies. So I might. I mean, so given that fact, I might advocate for 2 heavies on this, and then
No, 100%. I mean, remember, we only have 2 beam rifles, so and 2 like heavy beam rifles, like heavy.
I think
beam
that
rifles. So. If we we're like, oh, let's deploy Martinez, then we need to figure out like what to do about that. And if we just give Guzman shoddy, or like if we like, have to manufacture another laser weapon of some kind. I think.
All right, I'm pretty flexible then which 2 heavies go on each of the missions. So, we also don't have to lock in by the end of the night, but we're just kind of thinking about it.
I think that. Okay, let's just like have a look at what Chavez have again.
Will to survive.
Will to
and then
survive.
flush, but will to survive. The opportunist one is actually nice.
Yeah, it's nice touch. So he's got that.
I don't know if it's actually going to work like this, by the way, but oh, you know what? Actually, hold on. I have established my opinion. I think that I would like Semyonova on not this mission, on the next mission. Because I think her grenades will be very helpful for the next mission. Because my understanding is that there's going to be a lot of units with low HP who use cover.
In the Exalt mission, you mean?
In the Exalt mission, yeah.
Okay. So what?
I'd like her powered up grenades for that.
Do we want to slot like this as the team then?
Malikov, Chavez, so the only thing is that we're using both of our will to survives here. Would we rather? Oh wait, no. But
we got more than that.
And yeah,
like, is Kato not a will to survive heavy?
he is. I meant among our heavies, but yeah. But we want to use Kato for the Gangplank mission.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the Exalt
Well,
mission.
here's my rationale as to why I'm not taking Zhang. He's lightning reflexes and Matthew's lightning reflexes, so we would be taking 2 lightning reflexes. This
Okay,
mission.
so you'd rather take 2 will to survives than this.
Yeah, I think will to survive is nice, but like we need the utility of lightning reflexes.
I can live with this. Okay, yeah, I think it's a good team. Let's say that. So Javier, and then
yeah,
get them all get them all in their kits. And then yes.
Okay, now let's talk about Guzman's gun for a quick second.
You want to consider giving him the... Oh yeah, because we don't have...
Yeah.
The thing is, doesn't he have... He's close and personal, which shotgun's so good for. I guess laser rifle isn't bad for it. Laser rifle does up to 6, right?
Yeah, it's 4 to 6, I believe.
I think just give it to him then, yeah. And
Okay.
like whether or not close and personal triggers is like a secondary effect.
Okay. Now we do have containment free.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you want to give? I'd be down to give him the arc thrower. Yeah.
We'll give him arc thrower. Our best healer is probably Malikov, right? He's got deep pockets. Yeah, you don't heal.
Yeah.
Do you heal?
No.
No, you don't heal.
But Malikov has deep pockets, so
Yeah, I want to think that increases his medkit usage.
I would assume so. Yeah, like, put it on him.
Okay, so
Does Malikov want to consider taking the vest?
let me quickly health check. 5 plus.
I guess everyone's a little bit.
You're fine. Guzman, Chavez is fine. He's got will to survive. I mean, I think maybe this is.
I think it might be Martin.
I think it's Martin because he doesn't have will to survive.
Okay, I'm fine with that. Martin also does have good defense, but I mean, getting hit.
We have 2 vests. That's right. So we could technically do Malikov if we wanted to.
But to be fair, Malikov is good with a grenade. He's got deep pockets.
Yeah. So we have another vest. Did we want to put it on? Did we want to put it on Guzman actually?
Just that way he can go in a bit more easily, maybe. Not a bad idea.
He's a beast.
He's got a lot of HP though.
Yeah. But like, let's say we, you know.
I'm into it. Get rid of his grenades.
Yeah, I'm kind of feeling the idea because like maybe this could be our breakout day where we finally get that Muton capture, which would be big for us.
Big, yeah. I mean that would be a rocket pistol, arc thrower kind of turn.
Yeah, it would. Or actually, you know what? You know what's perfect? Rocket grenade. That's a perfect
Rocket
9
grenade.
That's a perfect 9 out of 10 damage right there for a 1 HP 90%.
9 out of 10 with a 9 out of 10 chance of working.
Pretty much, yeah. Okay, this is what the team would be.
I'm fine with this. We won't launch the mission because I will have to call it right here.
Unfortunate.
But we're in a good spot.
So.
I know we only got through 1 mission, but good job today. We've definitely been having a good run.
Yeah, I think now that we've gotten through the next like council report, the monthly the management phase is looking a lot nicer. I was a bit worried about like whether or not we'd be able to get that interceptor upgrade into basically like within our budget. But feels pretty good. I'm feeling good about all these satellites. We can probably get more frequent UFO sighting missions as well.
And I will say for the next couple of missions, I want to ensure as much as possible we finish the mission with as much HP as possible because I'd like to not have wounded soldiers because we are going to have 3 missions in quick succession.
Yeah, that is a good point. We should very, very much I think
we should delay the gangplank until the end so we have maximum knowledge of because that one can be indefinitely delayed as needed.
I suppose so. Yeah, we could.
So therefore, we should do the others because that way we have the fewest. The smallest risk of having key players in the hospital.
Yeah. And also for the record, just to discuss with you about it, the cyber disc enemy is like a stance swap enemy, and it has access to explosives.
Okay, that is good to know.
Yeah.
We'll get into it next time because I gotta go. My strict 10 o'clock deadline has passed. But good game, and I will see you and the audience. I was gonna say it could be next week or. If you want to do a bonus one, send me a DM later. We could do a bonus episode.
Oh, bonus? When would you want to do the bonus?
Probably Thursday, but I'd know by the end of this night whether or not that would work.
Okay. Thursday.
We could maybe even do a daytime. Think about it. Send me a DM.
No. Yeah. I think I probably would be able to do Thursday. If you had said Friday, I would have said no. But yeah, I think I can actually do Thursday.
All right. I'm running out of the room.
Okay.
I'll see you and the audience in a while.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Save and exit. Back to that main menu. Good stuff today. You'll love to see it. Titanium has left the call. I will leave the call as well. You don't hear it because I'm in streamer mode. Very cool. Okay. Well, that went quite well. It was a quiet day from chat today, but it doesn't need to be a loud day. Especially when my chat display just doesn't want to work. That's a cool part. I like that part. Barf. Let's see if I can get that figured out. It's so annoying that like this is an XCOM specific thing that the chat doesn't work, because it like I thought it had something to do with like, oh, it's minimized, oh, it's in the background, like I'm playing borderless window XCOM, but DMC5 updates the chat just fine when I have chat open. So it's some kind of XCOM problem, because I'm not doing anything different, so quite irritating. Anyways, that's the end of the stream today. If we decide to do a bonus stream because we're just so excited, it will pop up in YouTube feeds sometime tomorrow when we figure that out, because I am so excited to play more XCOM. We've got so many cool missions, you know, to do. So I'm looking forward to that. But for now, this is where we're gonna leave it, and we'll either do a stream next week or a stream 2 days from now on Thursday, depending on availability. So bye bye. Thank you for watching, all the people who showed up. Thank you for chatting. Anyone who dropped a message and said hello. We will see you or talk to you, or you will see us soon enough, at least within a week. So bye bye.